She tells me the difference between a hooker and a prostitute is who gets killed by serial killers.
Mhm.
My grandma was a very smart lady.
Yeah.
Should we do a podcast?
So it's gonna
So,
be a fun one. Um, you know how they say that thing?
what thing did I say, Selma? What?
Like,
Selma, please.
It's riveting. It's really
Selma, stop. Um, what's it called? When somebody,
stalling.
yeah. Selma, stop stalling.
Tell
Stop
us.
stalling
Tell
and
us
tell
now.
us.
Well, it's very riveting.
Okay,
When you step on a crack,
okay.
you break your mom's back.
That is so fun. There's a rhyme. There's a
There's
lesson to be learned.
everything.
There's something you can invite into your everyday life.
Uh-huh.
And I kind of did.
Mm-hmm.
Because I talk about things
Yes.
that are so mother that I keep skipping cracks. Skip. As somebody once said, skipping all the cracks in the pavements. But we'll get to that.
We'll get to that.
How are you?
I am great.
Now that we sat down to do this,
Yeah.
we're really good.
We just came back from a tattoo place. I got a tattoo. It's from Carol. It's a very fun movie. We did a Carol episode.
Yeah, we did a Carol. It's the lesbian Die Hard.
Yes. You kind of get people, with movies,
Okay.
and they're like, it's my whole personality. I love it.
No, it's. I mean, we have many movies that are our whole
Yeah.
personality.
But like, pick a good one,
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, don't pick Fight Club. I don't care if you get Fight Club.
Yeah. Shut up.
Shut up.
Shut the fuck up about Fight Club.
Yeah. I mean, that's one of the main rules. Fight Club.
About it, please.
Please.
For the love of God.
No, like, I don't.
That's so funny. I can't wait for somebody to tell me their favorite movie is Fight Club.
Don't talk about
Don't
Fight Club.
talk about Fight Club.
Please. I'm trying to find for further communication the set list
Yeah.
so that we can talk about that.
Um,
No, but they're like being obsessed with something. I can see somebody being healthily obsessed with like BoJack Horseman, but like Fight Club,
yeah.
Fight Club, Fight Club, Fight Club.
Green
Neil?
Neil?
Oh my god.
No, it's fun. I got a tattoo. I woke up pretty late today because I slept in.
This was one of the first days in so long where I could just sleep the fuck in.
Yeah.
I woke up to Dad playing one of the records that I bought, so
That's fine.
yeah, I went like, oh, I got two of them together. No, I got the more expensive one, thinking it's the better Cowboy Bebop soundtrack collection, but turns out the one I preferred was the cheaper one, so I just got both.
What else? My birthday yesterday.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
I don't think I congratulated
You have not told me happy birthday. I don't think you said
I don't think I've said it. I think we saw each other and we were like,
hey, here's the gift.
I didn't put a story. We're not that.
Yeah.
I mean,
Even though every time it's your birthday, you're like,
I
post
tell
the story.
no, I tell you to put one because I need people to know, and I
Yeah.
don't want to do like it's my
birthday.
Yeah. And you're the only friend of mine where I'm like, it's not cringe for you to do
Yeah.
that. I did one. I posted you one year.
I don't maybe.
Posted the Polaroids.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah. I don't need a huge. I just need it to be like it's my birthday.
Yeah, everybody know.
It's
so then you know who like somebody does reach out. You're like, oh great,
But I don't want that.
Okay.
I don't want.
Then why do you want people to know?
No. I thought you meant like it's good to not post a story because then you know.
Oh no. I mean like just people.
Yeah, that's what I want.
Yeah,
that's what I want. I don't want to. I want to live in the blissful ignorance. Like, oh, they knew.
Yeah, no.
No, with some, it's like
it's funny because every time like on Viber, like it's a thing like somebody's birthday. So the guy who painted our apartment.
Yeah.
Send me like a happy birthday. I was like, okay, Queen, thank you.
No, it's
clearly he saved Emir Krechen. Like happy birthday.
I forgot Hadi's birthday the other day. It's such a like another login. Jesus Christ!
Who's doing it?
I don't know.
Mm.
It was a phone. Anyways, I just
I just had a fun like game night, and that's all I wanted. I'm
yeah.
completely honest. I usually do like a big like last year I did like rented out a week house thing, and then pool, and like the pool was fun.
The
I
pool was
love the
very
pool,
fun.
but it's just collecting a lot of people who
It
don't
was a
mix.
small pool though.
Yeah, it was a small pool, but you know it was a last minute thing, so get what you
I
can.
like we did Fernando.
Yeah, but mixing
No,
people.
your last birthday was horrendous.
Oh God, yeah, so much drama happened. None of it involving me,
Yeah,
but it was so many things like at
yeah.
once, and it was so intense. But
That was the day I like broke off a friendship with
yeah,
one of my friends because his girlfriend was being homophobic,
yeah.
and that wasn't at the party.
That
That was
was
just the random WhatsApp conversation.
yeah, so
I
weird. That
remember
type of stuff.
it was like a sleepover thing, and I told Amma like drive me home,
Mhm.
and I sat here and played Bayonetta 2.
Had a blast.
I had a much more fun time than you did.
No,
I told you
I
about it.
had a
I
great
told you
time.
about it the next day, and you were like, I should have came with you.
No, I had a fun time because none of it was like I didn't give a shit.
Yeah, none
You
of it
know.
was directed at you, but it was a bit like, well,
So yeah, it was a lot of people and a lot of people who don't mix together. So I was kind of being like, I have to
there was a
entertain
boyfriend and a
everybody.
girlfriend who don't mix together well.
Yeah. So it was just me running from one person to another, being like, "Are you having fun? Are you having fun? Are you having fun?" Like it's just
And then I
annoying.
was in the back like, Dani prolaze, to bez tebe.
Yeah.
I loved one of her friends was like, put on Butch Cassidy, which is like a. It's not Butch Cassidy, it's Butch Cassidy.
Okay.
And it's like a Serbian. And she was like, did you put on Butch Cassidy? And I was like, why? And she was like, only faggots put on Butch Cassidy. It's funny because the Bosnian language does not have a nice word for gay.
Yeah.
So it's literally like, only faggots put on Butch Cassidy.
Yeah. Um. What else happened this week? I mean, a lot. We went to Germany. We came back.
No, we'll talk about Germany
Yeah.
like in a bit. I just want to talk about like what's up with right now. Got the tattoo. I didn't get a new tattoo. I just had to redo an old one because the pink had a hard time like being put on my body. Also, didn't take that well
Yeah.
care of this tattoo. So you know, but it's that's always fun to hang out with Vanya. I love her toilet.
You love her toilet.
I love her toilet. Her
Talked about
toilet
it.
is like
Seen plenty of your ass.
oh, it really is. Um. What else? What else? My sister is home for a few days, and then I'm gonna visit her next week, so we won't be able to do a pod
Okay.
because I'm away for the weekend. There's a movie I wanted to watch with you, but I forgot about it.
There's that one we wanted to watch. I know we watched it. Never mind. It was The Hours. We did it. Episode on.
It's actually no, but I did yesterday on TV. They did put on Mona Lisa Smile,
Mm-hmm.
and that's like let me read you the list,
Okay.
and that's a much more fun one. It's about like I'm a feminist, and they're like, well, not everybody wants to be you, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just, it's in the main lead, it's Pretty Woman herself.
Okay.
So, Julia Roberts, Julia Stiles, she's the main character from 10 Things I Hate About You.
Okay.
Kirsten Dunst,
Okay.
Maggie Gyllenhaal,
Huh.
Marcia Gay Garden, Jennifer Goodwin. It's a lot of like names
Niche.
that you
Yeah.
don't know, but like Jennifer Goodwin is the she is the cunty wife from Why Woman Kill
Mm.
from the first
Yeah.
decade, and it's a lot of that. I don't know. I want to watch this movie.
Mm-hmm.
I keep getting YouTube shorts about it,
Yeah.
so it must be great.
It must be so good.
It must
Oh.
be
No,
amazing.
it's so fucking stupid to me because every time I've started watching Shameless because of it. Because at that point, I've seen half of the show. Might as well finish
I
it.
should start House
That's what I'm saying. Like you have to just,
and Grey's Anatomy too.
Grey's Anatomy, I could never get into. I tried
I
watching
could
it a few
never get
times.
into it, but I'm
It's so
saying like
good.
there's a lot of it on YouTube
Yeah.
Shorts. Did you try the medicine drug?
Only an idiot would try the medicine drug.
That was one of our catchphrases in Germany. My
Yeah.
other catchphrase was Meaning.
With meaning. Oh yeah.
So this is going to be like a multi-part episode
Uh-huh.
because so we went to Germany.
Yeah.
The main reason we went to Germany and the main reason of this pod will be the Adele concert, but there's also other things that we did, and one very important one that we're all going to talk about
Yeah.
in very much depth.
Yeah.
So the road to Germany, how was it?
The road there was fun. I mean,
It was
it
fun for me. The last 2 hours were
yeah, a lot because there was like
always the hours.
it's always the hours. There was like a traffic thing, and we had to stop for like a good hour to just
I think it was 2.
yeah. It wasn't like it was annoying, but it was kind of like I was just like, well, might as well keep the spirits up. So we were just kind of kicking.
Yeah, we were listening to music. We were having fun. I'm always being negative.
No,
No way.
he would never.
He would never. But no, it was the ride was just 2 hours longer than it should be, and it was
Yeah.
like
Those
'cause-
2 hours. Yeah, towards the end it was just so brain rot of like, I want to take my shirt off, and then you went, I'll take mine, and then you took your shirt off, and then it was like
whenever a car passes and they look, and I was like, they were looking at me with my shirt off.
and
It got to a point where it's like cows. I don't
I
care.
don't give a shit anymore. Fuck you.
Goes slaps the cow.
Uh,
No, that the last 2 hours were
Yeah.
really harsh. But then we finally went there, and I had the issue. I was sleeping in Anna's place for 2 days, and we didn't fully like make plans for so long.
Mm.
I was like, we gotta make plans, and she was like, by the way, how long are you staying?
yeah.
And I was like, 4 days, and she was like, oh shit.
Shit. You can stay.
I love her family. Her sister though, slipping through my fingers. Whenever I see her, Anna goes like, "That's my sister." I ran towards her. She turned around at me. She looked at me confused, and I was like, "Oh, sorry, I got the wrong person." She was like, "Jana," and I was like, "Oh no,
Oh no, I didn't.
never mind." And I was like,
How are you older than me?
"No, she doesn't look like." But it's
I know it's you
She-
not seeing her for a while, then suddenly
and
it's
she
full
was
grown.
she was a child,
Yeah.
and now she's a woman, and
Yeah.
it's so like wow.
Yeah.
So the first night, I had this random thought where Adna, she's my very close friend, and she lives in Germany now. By the way, she was nervous the first day we went out because she was like very tired, and she was like, "I hope Selma doesn't think I'm boring." And I was like, "Selma
We were all
loved you."
yeah, I loved her. And like it was so because I was very like we came home into the apartment and even after the 2 hour long like the last 2 hours, everyone was tired. Nobody wanted to do jack shit. As soon as I walked into the apartment, I was like, oh my god, my eyes hurt. I don't want to get but I got ready and then as soon as I hit like pavement, I was like, okay, I'm
Okay.
fine. Let's go.
No,
Let's party.
I saw Adna, and I was just like, "Let's go, let's
Yeah.
go, Ma, let's
Work
go, let's go." Talk to her mom. I love like my mom got them presents. It was both of their birthdays.
Yeah.
So like I mean, Adna's is gonna be in like October, but I'm not gonna see her.
Yeah.
So my mom got her she got her a wallet with like I mean, my mom has I don't know, she didn't have to get me anything, and I'm like, I'm gonna be honest with you. First of all, there was a huge discount in Sensei.
Huge
Second of all, she has a drawer of like
things.
thingies,
Trinkets.
yeah, to give to
Yeah.
people, and her mom was so like, I was so glad because we got her a mug, and my mom wanted to get her one with like a golden like thing, and I was like, that's disgusting, mom. So we got her like a glass mug,
Mhm.
and she was like, Adna, did you tell them to get this? This is so and she
So
put like
mean.
she put like a bunch of like damn shit,
Mhm.
like a bunch
Yeah,
of
yeah.
like, and she was like, this is literally what I buy myself. And look at the earrings. Look at the earrings.
Look at that.
Look at the earrings. Perfect. And I was like, God. And I love her mom.
Yeah.
And then like my mom got her like a Klimt
Yeah.
wallet, and she's like, oh, thank God my wallet's falling apart. And
Yeah.
I'm like, mine too, because my mom put it in. Put in my pants that I didn't tell her to wash in the washer. So
Yeah.
it's. But no, the second I was with her, I was like, let's go, let's go, let's go. And
Let's go,
I'm not used to. I mean, I'm not used to people preparing that much to go out.
Yeah.
Because, Amra, my closest friend, she's like, I need a few hours to prepare. And I'm like, okay, but I'm at home at that time.
Yeah.
And it's weird to me because I'm very like, let's go, let's go,
Yeah.
let's go, and then sitting down and waiting for somebody, and I'm restless. I walk around, I strut around a lot,
Like, I need to poke stuff.
and with stuff I mean the people.
Hi.
And then I go,
Mommy, Mom.
and then I go, what's this? And then I go, what's this? And then I go, what's this? And they're like, oh, it's my receipt from the abortion clinic. And I'm like, oh, okay. It's like, where did you find that? I don't know, in this pile. I'm looking. I'm just looking through shit. I love. So we went out. And it was lovely to talk to her. There's a lot of things recently in mine in your life that I'm just like, I need to talk to a person, and then
Talk to a person.
and then
So well.
and then we walked around Germany for a little bit, and then we met up with you guys. So
Yeah.
Adna, she was always like, when you come here, we gotta go and watch the Rocky Horror Picture Show in theaters.
Yeah.
And I completely forgot about that, and I was like, oh fuck, Adna, when's Rocky Horror? And she was like, oh, it's Friday and Saturday at 11. And I'm like, perfect.
Yeah.
Like, when we get there, it's instantly that.
Yeah.
And then we meet up. So it's the classic Rocky Horror Show experience. And then me and you got goodie bags, and Adna and Amal didn't. I mean,
Yeah.
So it was almost a packed house.
Yeah. And it's so fun. Oh God, it's so fun.
I kept saying the sense of community.
Yeah.
It was.
It's like, it's not a big like movie theater. It's just like there's like let's say 6 rows, and there's like 6 seats in each row.
I think there.
Maybe 10.
I would say 12 rows and then 6 seats.
I don't think it was that much.
I think there was like 10.
I could like almost reach the back. Not really, but you know what I mean.
No, I think there was a bit more than 6, but there was, because there was 4 of us and there was 2 men on the side, so it's literally 6 seats.
6 seats, and then
I think there
rows,
were 4,
maybe 10 rows.
4 rows, 10 or
yeah.
So it's like a very small theater. It's and the theater is made to represent the movie.
Yeah.
So you walk in and there's like the statues.
Yeah, the statue of him, and it's like
he has makeup on and shit, and
and
there's 2 gargoyles just in front of the.
Because
just
my
gargoyles.
favorite is a grumpy Mona Lisa painting.
There's a
love it,
and she's just like, fuck you.
She's so like, like, I don't want to be here. Like, it's so fun. And so you get the goodie bags, and it's like filled with stuff to like little trinkets, and then it's like when it's a scene of them getting married, you just throw rice at everybody.
Yeah.
Or
well, first things first. There was a wonderful MC.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, and it's just
before that, the biggest crush of my life.
Oh God, yeah.
A nihilist, thank God. He had a shirt that says "A nihilist, thank God."
So funny,
hilarious.
Everybody there, like every person working there, every person who came to see the show, I felt like I was the least cool person there.
Absolutely,
everybody
no,
was so.
We were boring normies, but we made up for it.
Yeah, we did. We were just obnoxious enough, but it was weird to be in a room where there's people who are worse than us.
Yeah,
with like screaming and like wow, like
no, but like with costumes, we were very demure.
Yeah, very like I came here with my boyfriend, and I am completely like, you know what I mean. So
and I'm like I'm not in heels.
Yeah, why are we even here?
And then it's kind of you're not really sure how much you're allowed to do when but and then the MC comes.
Yeah.
He's like, welcome and he's speaking in German. And he's like, when I raise my hand, you yell as much as you can, and when I put it down, you shut up. And then he is sassy.
Yeah, and so charismatic. Like I didn't understand a word of it, but I was still like, oh my God, hey.
And then he was like, and I love those people because it's like, I'm fun. But seriously, these 2 things?
Yeah, like don't do this, but like everything else.
He was like, I saw you guys, and you can throw it whenever you can throw it in people's eyes. Just don't throw it at statues, please. Just don't touch the statue. And he called them my boys. Just don't touch my boys. And I was like, oh, perfect.
I love when people make rules and they make fun.
Yeah.
Like,
and he also asked us to connect the cards, so like when they throw it, that he can clean it more easily. So they do it. They did it since 77. Jesus. God. Because like, imagine how much the story of that spread. Because back then you didn't. I don't know if 77. Get the bag. But the movie is from 75.
Yeah.
So imagine how much the story of that spreads because you didn't have internet back then.
Yeah, it didn't have anything, and it's
And
just
I doubt it was in the news.
Yeah, and it's this small little like it doesn't even look like a theater. It's just you walk
Yeah.
in and it's
No, they call it a
genuinely
museum.
yeah, it's genuinely really and it was so much fun because it's like so interactive and you're so like around people that are with you on this.
And the
Like
thing
everybody
is,
gets up to dance and nobody's like, "Why are you dancing?" Like
yeah,
it's so fun. Like everyone.
nobody was. I was being like, okay, maybe I'll be a bit too much. And
Mhm.
then the MC came and I was like, I'll be just right
Yeah, I'll
here.
be just
So
fine.
the song starts and like we were singing a little bit and then the rules were like whenever Janet appears, you gotta say slut.
Yeah, slut.
When Brad appears, you gotta say song.
Yeah.
And we threw rice at everybody because at the start they get married and then there's like a you pop something when their tire breaks.
Yeah.
And
Also,
it's
like, you throw when there's the scene with the when he's unraveling the guy, you just throw toilet paper at people.
yeah.
Like it's so, like everything. There's like you get newspapers, so like people will spray you with water, and you like protect yourself with the newspaper because they do in the movie. Like, there's so many things. It's so
Sang
fun.
to every song. There was a girl who was more annoying than us.
That's what I mean. It was so weird for me to not for us to not be the people.
And
it's so,
I'm
like,
the I'm the
now-
first I'm the first one who stood up to dance.
yeah. But I love
And then it's half the people also did that.
yeah.
And
It's so
it wasn't like, oh, you're just doing it.
yeah,
'Cause
everybody.
I did it. You followed me, and then Anna followed me, and then a lot. I turned around, and everybody in the
Yeah,
back.
just
I mean,
went
not
up.
everybody,
Yeah.
but like a lot of people stood up, and
Yeah.
nobody was like,
Yeah,
"Oh,
why?
no,
Yeah.
this is their experience." There was a guy next to me who, because they moved for us to sit very nicely,
Yeah.
and I was like, "Oh, is this your first time?" And he's like, "Yeah," and I didn't realize he never saw the movies.
Oh,
So he was also like laughing at the movie,
yeah.
but he was like, imagine that also being your
The
first
first time. Oh,
experience.
love.
And
I know. I saw him a few times, just being so happy to be there.
yeah,
It was so like, oh,
because he wasn't participating.
yeah, but he was so like, whoa.
Whoa, yeah. Because he was my anchor. He was like,
Yeah.
"Oh, you're not annoyed by what I did."
Yeah.
So it was a lot of. It's because he laughs like it's a fresh experience.
Yeah.
You know, when somebody laughs and you're just like, "Oh, that's
Yes.
we sang every song. I didn't like one. So usually the thing with Rocky Horror is that every theater makes their own thing.
Yeah.
So like if you go to another theater, then maybe they won't yell slut
Yeah,
at
maybe.
Janet.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking like the girl who yelled boring at that
Mhm.
guy, she got that from probably another.
Maybe, yeah.
And then it's like a lot of shared like
Yeah.
this is what we do in our theater, this is what we
Yeah.
do in ours. I gotta say, I did not appreciate them yelling boring at the criminologist because he adds such an important part to the movie
Mhm.
for me. Of like, I am a voice of reason,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
I
yeah.
am not, and it's a parody of B movies,
Yeah.
so it's a lot of like, and then he's like, allow me to, if I may,
Mhm.
and he's just talking, and then it was like boring, and I was like. And oh my god, singing. Uh, you started whenever Tim Curry appeared. You were the first to applaud. You were the first to applaud, and then everybody followed.
Yeah.
Everybody followed suit.
That was such a beautiful moment for because it was just usually I would go because we do the funny haha Anne Hathaway cry meme.
Yeah.
So it started off for me as that. So as soon as he appeared, I was like, just doing that, and then I saw like you did it too, and then everybody started clapping. And I was like,
And it
yeah,
and it
my
turned
people.
and it turned from like a little applause to like
Like,
fully like yeah Tim Curry whoa whenever he sings a song.
What is like so fun.
For me, it was the most important to get up to dance at Let's Do the Time Warp again because I am a very I want to dance. I want to. Don't tell me not to dance, Dad.
Yeah.
So it was very important for me that when I stood up, because I knew that you would too,
Yeah.
and I don't know if Adna would, because I was just like Adna. When Time Warp starts, I'm throwing all my things in your lap.
She lost the phone.
She lost the phone. And then like a person in the back. It was so funny because it's like Excuse me, can you just check?
Sorry.
Yeah, thank you. And that it was so much fun because I was like, what if we're the only two? Like, what if we're too much for Rocky Horror?
Yeah.
And there's no such thing as too much
Yeah.
for Rocky Horror.
Also,
If
if you
somebody
dare to complain in that theater watching that movie, kill yourself.
Yeah.
Like there's no like
no, already
you know why you're
in
here.
Rocky Horror, it's a shadow play sometimes where people go and perform the movie in front of the movie.
Yeah. So it's like
So like if I stood up and did that, who cares? I think the tradition of Rocky Horror started with somebody just being very annoying in a theater.
yeah. And then just people
Just like I watched this movie so many times, and there's like 6 of you in the theater. I'm just gonna stand up and act.
just gonna do it.
And then, oh my god, imagine the start of that.
Yeah.
Imagine like when people started throwing rice.
Yeah.
My favorite is because I think this happens everywhere. Because my dad told me about it.
Okay.
Where like when he goes a toast and everybody throws toast.
Yeah. Love.
Cards for sorrow, cards for pain, and everybody
Yeah,
throws
cards.
It was such a beautiful experience, and I went home very much like. And for Adna too, it was great because one time she went like with friends who she didn't know that well, so she was like, oh, whatever.
Mm.
One time she went with friends who knew, but it was like only them in the theater.
Yeah.
And this was in their words, one of the rare moments where it was like almost sold out. There was
I
just
feel like it
one
is
ticket
because a lot of people came to Germany during that time.
Yeah.
So they were just like, collect group to be like, hey,
Yeah.
let's do this.
Yeah, and it was. It's incomparable.
It's incomparable.
It's kind of like a.
Oh God.
No, but it is so much fun. I cannot explain it to you. It's one of those things where whoever talked to me about Rocky Horror before, I'm like, I'm so happy for you.
Yeah.
And now I'm talking about it, and I'm just expecting people to go like, yeah, I'm just so
That's
happy
so
for
fun.
you. That is so fun.
It also showed that like to me because like there was that girl who was very like intense with it, and it just showed like it ensured me that like it's still fun when other people do it, and it's such a like, oh, I'm not annoying anybody.
Yeah. I mean, it depends on the movie.
Well, yeah, but even
I'm not gonna go to Gladiator 2 being like, oh. I mean, I am,
but
I'm gonna wait to buy every seat in the theater.
Yes.
This one's wet. This one's wet. This one's dry, but the back of the front seat is wet. What was there was a movie coming on there was a trailer for something.
Okay.
I think Wicked.
Okay.
I'm not sure. And I was like, I don't know if it's Wicked.
They had a Wicked.
They had a Wicked trailer, but there were trailers for many things. And I was like, oh my god, this movie is gayer than the movie
What
to
the-
watch.
Yeah.
I think it was either Wicked or Gladiator,
Yeah.
one of the two. But it was, to a point, kind of a better experience than Adele. Because I love Adele and love everything she does, but the audience.
Yeah, the audience sucks. I don't know what is it because I've never been on LA. Like I've been to Madonna and I've been to Adele, and both of those were in Germany. And I don't know if it's just Germans, but also it's not just Germans because so many
come here
people
from around the world.
Yeah. I've seen so many of like our TikTokers now
Yeah.
posting vlogs on being there.
Yeah.
Like there's so many people who went to Germany just to see her. So I'm like, I don't know if it's just maybe like it's a very big crowd, so it's very like I don't know what I'm allowed to do, how much
Yeah.
I can do, blah blah. But it's so different because here, every concert I've been to, it's people like throwing themselves on the floor, and it's for a local guy that you had coffee with the other night.
Yeah.
Like it's not, and nothing.
We have
big.
his nudes.
Yeah. He goes up on stage and everyone's like, oh, no. Everyone's screaming. It's a fun time. So I go there expecting that, and then it's just.
And that's why I really loved Rocky Horror, because it was like.
Yeah, it was that. It was very like just everybody's
nobody was annoyed by
Yeah.
anything except Donald. But other than that, it was like. It felt like Barbie.
Yeah.
I remember watching Barbie in theaters, and everyone was in pink, and when there was a serious scene, and this happens so rarely in Big Hutch, there was the scene of like mothers stand still, so and I turned to you,
I can see how far they've come. I'm sorry I had to say.
or as I say, and then I remember turning to you and being like, everybody stands.
Yeah. Like fully having to whisper.
Yeah.
Like, it's so like
Because usually we'll go see fucking what's it like a high class movie, like a newer one. Don't say Citizen Kane.
yeah, but like I'm thinking like what did
What's
we
up?
watch together? That was like like we only watched
I don't know.
funny shit.
People like okay, people went to Green Knight,
Mm-hmm.
which is like a serious A24 adaptation of like a Arthurian tale.
Okay.
And I bet people there were like, "What the fuck is happening?
This is
Oh
so
my god,
dumb.
this is
Yeah. No, but
so
Barbie was so
absolute
like
silence on like a
yeah.
serious moment is like I've never experienced that
Yeah.
in a Boston theater.
Yeah.
You know,
And then also everyone being like when it's funny everybody's laughing
everybody
together.
laughed, but
Everything's
nobody laughed. Like, pay attention to me.
yeah, it was very like
And it was fun to be like a part of a crowd that respected the movie they were
Mhm.
watching, and in the same way, a part of the crowd that respected the movie we're watching by massively disrespecting it.
yeah. Yeah. Oh,
So it it's just the
the
feeling,
sense of community. Yeah,
it's
it's
the
very
feeling
that.
you get because I I would have enjoyed it either way, but the fact that the theater was almost full
Yeah.
was such a huge part of it,
Yeah.
and and I just it was I remember standing up and the woman behind me she was also just dressed in normal clothes and she was like and then it's the theater right and then we'd all sit down
Yeah.
and then it's just a jump to the you know like standing up again. And I wanted to kiss the guy on the left of me. He was so happy.
Happy. I know. I loved him so much because I've caught a few glimpses of him, and it's just he's like a child looking at like Disneyland.
Yeah.
Like because he was so like, wow.
Because for us, it's like we know this movie.
Yeah,
We love this
dancing or-
movie,
yeah.
and we're dancing, and he's just like, "What the fuck is this?" And like,
They're so
in
fun.
the happiest way possible. He laughed the most at the scene that I love. I love when it doesn't jokes don't have to be like, and I say this,
Haha.
it's just the jump cuts.
Mhm.
I'm going like, it's gonna happen. Where's Brad? And then it's like jump cuts to her, like it's such shitty filming.
Yeah.
Where's Brad? Oh God, what can I do? Brad!
Yeah.
So shitty. And he was laughing, and I'm like, thank God, because in Boston, people would be just like,
But
this is just shitty.
Yeah.
You know? So that was the first night.
mhm.
So then tomorrow, I woke up at 7
Yeah. Just crazy.
because we went home. I was in bed by 3.
Yeah.
Woke up at 7. To go to the Lego store and
Yeah.
to go to Saturn.
Mm-hmm.
Hiccuping. And then around 6 we went to Adele World. I got a message from somebody. Very unimportant now. Very not what I thought it was. I just had a random anxiety attack.
Okay.
So I was just like, okay, fucking okay. And I was like, if this ruins my fucking
Adele,
concert
yeah.
experience, I am going to kill myself.
Yeah.
And then it was like in Adele World, I just kind of started forgetting about it. And then there was
What are you gonna talk about?
but the man, but the man,
About the man.
but the man. I'm about the man.
So the Mister
I'm about the Mister.
Mr. Berlin, Mr. Luca
So there was like a
karaoke thing.
karaoke thing.
That they
And
did,
it
like,
was a
before.
woman, first of all, singing. She was.
Ethereal, beautiful.
I was just about
Great.
to say ethereal. I was
She had-
literally she pipes, pipes, and
Pipes
then a
up.
guy comes out, and I have a problem with Munich because here I can make every single homophobic joke I can because I'm so obviously a faggot.
A baguette?
And there I forget that I'm not.
Yeah, you're very just like, oh, I'm a cool guy, like cool
I'm a
straight
nerd.
guy.
I'm a
Yeah,
nerd.
whatever. And like we're okay. First of all, let me talk about that. We're in a packed U-Bahn, which is like a subway thing. Full fact. I'm telling you, people are standing like sardines next to each other. There is a woman right next to me, and like you, me, Amal, and her, and we're
It
holding
was
on
so
for dear
close,
life.
and it was so close that you smiled at each other.
Yeah, so close that I'm like, at this point, let's just scissor. Like, it was so we're just holding on to this one thing, and then it's just us speaking in English, which, you know, everybody understands. be one thing if you were like, oh, pay it, and I'd be like, whatever, you know.
Yeah.
No, we're standing there, and you just go like, oh, there's fucking faggots. People don't know you're gay, and you're screaming. Gonna get either beaten up or put in jail.
I will.
Shut up.
I will talk more about my homosexual experience in Germany after. No, but no, it was. This was worse because it was a guy going like. So he's coming out, and he is a cigarette. He is a cigarette.
Cigarette.
He comes out and he's like, "I'm dedicating this song to this guy that I love, that I lost, that I'm trying to get like.
I want to get back together with him.
Back together with
for him,
and I'm doing this for him." And it's like a lot of people went like, "Oh," and I went like, I was cackling. I was so like, and I was like, I'm not cackling at him being in love with a guy. I'm cackling at him thinking that a guy could love him. I'm just like, and then he sings Judas.
For me, it's the song choice. I gotta say,
you want to get back with a guy and you're gonna sing
Judas.
Love is sometimes love is like a brick. You can't build a house or sink a dead body.
And it's such a dancey song. You're not doing that. Like if he came out there and like sang an Adele song, duh, or something nice.
And shittily singing something like that
Yeah.
is fun. He came out with Judas, and I cannot imagine how somebody cannot have an ounce of musical talent in their body. It was, when he calls to me, I am ready. I'll watch his feet with my hand if he needs.
See, but you can't sing that song. Like if you're not musically talented.
You know what else? You can say it the same way. You just gotta. When he calls to me, I am ready.
Yeah, to be.
I'll watch his feet with my hair. It was like, when he calls to me, I am ready.
So you have that accent too, which was just annoying. Shut up. No hate, but hate.
And then that motherfucker left the stage,
thinking he ate
a fetus.
Okay, oh my god, you're so right. There was this little girl, she's 5 at best.
Like I genuinely, like, no joke, she was like 6 or 7.
Yeah.
She's holding the microphone with both hands. Like if she holds it with one, it will fall.
If wind blew a little harder, she would be dead. Like it was, she's so tiny.
A drop of rain and she's showered. You know, it's she comes out rolling in the deep.
The most beautiful.
And she's like, I mean, not like that, but I'm being
better.
Christina Aguilera, you know, like
and she did a perfect, beautiful job.
Adele is out of work.
Yeah, that's it. We're just here. I was like,
DJ, like, you're supposed to do like just without the vocals.
Yeah, I was
let her sing.
Is Adele in the house? Like, what's happening?
And then imagine. Just slinking your little faggy ass down the stage after doing a horrific rendition of Judas, and then a 6-year-old comes out like, oh, and perfection. My voice can never do her justice. She was beautiful. She was, and it was. I was also like, thank you for me to not be a complete cynic.
Yeah, like there's still like fun in this.
Yeah, because I was like, oh fucking hell, this faggot. And then she came out and I was like, oh, thank you.
Yeah,
I can, you know.
Yeah. No, she's wonderful. Just God.
And then we sat down for Adele. So we were separated because I got my cards the second they released.
Mm-hmm.
You got your cards as a gift later on from your boyfriend. So we're at different stages. And I don't know how it was for you. I came out and I was like, wow, this is huge. I will not be able to see her, but like the screen.
Yeah.
You don't get how much the screen is important until the show starts.
Yeah. Because it's like you wouldn't be able to see shit. It would just be speakers. Without the screens, it's like you wouldn't even be there.
No, but it's not just a screen, you know, like there's
no,
a big TV here. It broke the Guinness World Book of Records for like the biggest screen used in a,
and it's so it's basically just
integral
going in
to
a
the show.
Half circle type thing.
Yeah,
and
it's not just your screen.
Yeah, it's I can't explain it. At this point, you've seen it. If you're,
it looks literally like a scroll. So there's 2 pillars on the side, and then just like kind of a wavy screen.
Yeah,
and it was the thing of like you can take a photo and it will be on the screen. Yeah, shit like that.
I sent so many.
I came And I sat next to her and I was like, "Oh, looks like we're neighbors." And she's like, and I was like, "Fuck you."
Yeah.
And then for so long, the chairs to the right of me were like free.
Oh, mine too. I was like, the chair next to me was like free up until the very last second a dude came in,
Literally.
and I was like, but he was,
Literally.
and he's one of those people who didn't sing, didn't participate, but I wasn't mad at him because I feel like he was dressed so like I'm going to a wedding, but I'm cool. Like
He never judged you.
Yeah, he never in a million years was like. I didn't feel that vibe off of him going like.
I didn't feel that vibe off of the married couple that was next to me.
Yeah.
Because we had a few brushes and it was just like,
Yeah.
no need to apologize. And but never once looked at me, never once like gave me a side eye.
Yeah.
Also, like I did something that I never thought I could do.
What did you do?
I shut the fuck up for Make You Feel My Love.
Shut the fuck up.
Because they were like hugging each other and I was like,
This is
this is a moment for the
This
married
is for you.
people. This is a moment for the married people. And she was half an hour late, but I think that was
Yeah, but that's
for
like
the build up. Yeah,
you know, it's nothing.
Yeah, Rihanna used to, but I honestly I was popping my pussy before she came on. There was a lot of music. There was I when I came in, it was that don't impress me much, and I was like, is she playing my playlist? Did somebody hack into my phone?
See, this is what I'm telling you. She's just someone who like would be so fun to hang out with, in the most genuine way. Like it would just be so chill to just have her right here.
Yeah,
and be like,
yeah,
Kiki,
and I wouldn't be like, God.
What's it hell? It would just be like,
the only like fanny thing I would do is be like, do you like my writing? Should I kill myself?
Just drop dead, like. No, but she comes out, and it's not the whole concert experience wasn't just about her singing, which was obviously breathtakingly beautiful. It was just her, like she had such a point. She made it a point to connect with people.
Yeah.
And not in a like, oh hi you, hello you, I love you, I like you.
You know that from the first fucking song.
Yeah, she comes
so let's go through the song list.
Okay.
Let's go through the song. So it starts with just the recording of Strangers by Nature to be like, oh, she's coming.
Yeah.
Oh, she's coming.
Oh.
She's coming. And then it's like, like
fog, smoke. Yeah.
And then she's coming out. And it's hello. And I don't give a shit about that song.
But now, girls.
And so the first like bridge before hello, it was like they prolonged it for her to walk from so it's the stage, and then there's like a like usually there's a circle for them to walk out, and the fans in the middle of the circle, and then there's like a main stage at the back. Yeah. So she was walking from that circle to the main stage, and it was just a moment of like. So you see her going, and she's like waving, and my favorite is she did like a she did like a finger
like a finger point, being so cool, and like
and she was fun from the get go, and I was like, thank God for you shitting on hello, because the song started, it's her face on the screen, and she goes like hello, and it's people applaud, and people, oh my God, oh my God, it's her, I gotta see her, she's a little black dot over there.
That was me. It's really fun, like funding Waldo. Like it was just like I'm looking at the entire stage, going like this, and being like ding, 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 ding. There she is. There she is.
And then her face appears on that huge screen.
Yeah.
And then she's for a millisecond she's so like poised and shit, and then she like crosses her eyes, being like, it's me.
Yeah, it's just going like that. And whatever.
She walks back and she's like, hi, who? Hello.
She did the mom wave of like toop toop toop, like just.
But to one person she just did the finger guns, and I was like, oh my God, that's so much fun.
Yeah.
Then she goes with this is your moment.
This is my moment. So it's funny because I'm filming on my phone because like she's coming out and it's hello, so I'm like I'm fine with.
Oh, let's do our complaints before we like get into the like. Can people turn off their phones ever?
No.
And I am not saying don't film anything.
Yeah, I'm not saying don't take this as a because like obviously you can see so many better quality videos and shit like that, but this is yours. Like this is yours.
You're gonna send this to your nan, and it's gonna be fun.
Have like a cute little moment of you singing the song, like it's all.
But
cute.
You see the audience. half of them are recording
the entire
at all times. And it's a question of like, is it the same people or is it not? But I'm like, there's no way that all the time
it's different people.
half of the people would
Yeah.
record.
It's so annoying because it was like the guy who was sitting next to me. The whole time, it's just a phone in his hand, and he's looking through his phone at the concert. And
Yeah.
I'm like, stay home, watch the videos. You're not
Absolutely.
experiencing anything here.
It's probably going to get released on DVD.
Yeah, which I'm getting.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I'm just saying, like, it's such a like why it's and it this trope wasn't a thing. Somebody posted it like on TikTok. They were like her concert she did for 25
Yeah.
versus now, and like how different it was because everybody was just like nobody had a phone.
Yeah.
And it was just her singing, and everybody was so
No, 'cause you
looking
gotta
at each
do it-
other. You're doing something.
You got to do it for clout.
Yeah.
No, because I remember at like, okay, when you do like a smaller scale celebrity, when I did Lord,
Mhm.
it was connection.
Yeah.
It was like you turn around, people are hugging, people are
Yeah.
crying, people are, just experiencing
Yeah.
it. And I loved Lord because it was like, and Lord's concert was perfect because it was like in a castle.
Yeah.
In the top of a
Were
castle.
the people like that, or were they like this, or were they like
Nobody-
screaming and shit?
Nobody was on their phones.
Yeah, but
Nobody was.
like,
It was Croatia.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Nobody was.
It's about the place you're at. I don't care.
Nobody was on their phones. Everybody was like, in the city center.
Yeah.
People recorded the castle.
Yeah.
And they heard us.
Yeah.
So like, I'm getting chills thinking
Mhm.
about it. So I remember I was just, whoever you look at, I was like,
They're sobbing or screaming.
I was like,
That's what
yeah. Singing horrendously, and whoever looked at me, they did like a,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
like nobody turned around and was
Yeah.
like, shut the fuck
Yeah.
up. No, it was jump, dance,
Yeah.
do however much you want
Say
to
that
do.
maybe it's because Adele is like a different, like it's not a dance.
I mean, she's not dancing and shit
It's
like that.
Madonna.
She, that's what I'm saying. I don't care.
Madonna is nothing but dance songs.
She comes out, and I'm like, I'm doing this for her to. First of all, I like to scream and shout and let it all out.
Mhm.
First of all, because Brittany told me to. Second of all, because I want people to look at me and be like, it's okay to be that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be equally as loud as him.
Yeah.
I'm going to follow in his footsteps and
Yeah,
also
and have
stand
fun.
up and join. And maybe, like, if I start, everybody else might start too.
Pissed me off too. I hate the herd mindset. Not as in hearing,
Yeah.
as in herd.
Heard like sheep.
Yeah. Because it was like she came out and like maybe somewhere in the beginning, I think after 2 or 3 songs, she said like, "Hate to be a Debbie Downer, but like don't step on the stools, as in don't step on
Don't
it.
stand on the chairs.
Don't stand on the chairs." And then everybody, as soon as she said it, anybody who was standing in front of their chairs just sat down. And it was me, the 16-year-old girl, and maybe like 3 women in front.
You had a designated 16-year-old girl
who loved me and I loved her. There was one point where she turned her camera around to like get a cute video of her and her mom singing, and I just went but like I waved at the camera. But it's just, every single person just sat down, and I'm like, she's not asking you to
in my
sit here.
cues, whenever Adele spoke, people sat down.
Yeah.
No. My knees were fucked, and I'm like, I can vocally annoy anybody whoever the fuck I want, but I will not be like stomping around because of my weak knees. So I was like, I gotta sit my ass down eventually. Okay, so all that I gotta talk about. The guy in front of me told me to shut the fuck up. Adele, she like the first time she spoke, she was like, sing louder than me, even if you're a bad singer. I paid a lot for these speakers. I am loud, you can hear me.
Yeah, that's brilliant. And I also love the way she put it too. It's like, and if somebody's singing really bad, just
Yeah.
so like cute. But no, it was she was amazing. Everything, the setup was great. Whoever built the stage was great. It's just the people, and I don't know if it's just because it's Germany or it's because maybe it's just really big venues.
Yeah.
What that means, like,
no, I talked to Adnan about this after the show, and she was like, I went to heavy metal bands where in the mosh pits people were telling me like, you're doing too much. And I don't know if it's just Germany or so, but I think it is a bigger venue. And then she was like, you just so happen to be in the like, because you were probably as loud as me.
Yeah.
Maybe even more so because like people were participating more where you are. and you didn't get a
citation.
yeah. So like she was like you're like probably and genuinely like maybe 1,000 people there
Yeah.
had the same
Yeah.
experience.
Because I feel like there were some videos from people in the mosh pit too where she did the whole like now you sing, and then a guy who filmed it like screamed at people around him and so I'm like, okay, great. You know, let's
Yeah.
there were like people, but it's also a concert. I'm not gonna sit here and receive like dirty looks from you because you're not doing something you're supposed to do at a concert. If you just wanted to sit there and not
Also, if
say
you're gonna
anything,
sit there and not sing, just sit there and not don't sing.
yeah, like don't.
You
I'm
can-
not the
you-
asshole here.
You can
I'm not,
hear her.
yeah.
You can hear her. If
Like,
I can hear her,
you
you can hear her.
Anyway,
You can hear her songs at home. It's not such a different live performance.
yeah, because she did. She like there is no difference.
There's no. She doesn't have like. She doesn't do autotune. She doesn't do. She just comes out and sings her songs,
Yeah.
and that's
And
it.
it genuinely sounds like the original. Like there
Yeah.
is no like the script other than when people are passing out and she's like over there, medic.
Okay, so and that gave me a little bit of an anxiety attack for a moment, but also I had the biggest discomfort of almost losing my voice then and there,
Mm-hmm.
and then I was like, "You think you won?
You think you won?
You think you
You
won?
little bit.
Because I am quieter."
I would tell him, I'm not getting quieter because of you. Fuck you. Like,
I mean, there is a recording of me going, so the guy you don't hear what he says, but you just hear me going like, "She told us to sing."
it's my favorite video. It's a very beautiful, like it's Love in the Dark, and it's a very beautiful, like it's one of the like if you're gonna film, that's the most beautiful song to film.
Yeah,
Because it's like everyone turned on their flashlights.
so it looks like stars.
It looks like stars, and it's just like a on the screen. It's just her singing, and everybody's just kind of and everyone's singing along, and it's just that, and it's just you going. She told us to sing.
It's funny because you always turn right. The guy's in front of me,
Oh, okay.
so I was just like, "She told us to sing."
Yeah.
But not being like a bitch, I was genuinely confused. I was like, she told us to sing.
And at that song specifically, like just shut up.
I had and I'll be waiting. I sang obnoxiously loud to be like, you guys are fucking fake.
Yeah.
Like I know this.
Me being like, yeah, I didn't know that, but I knew Chasing Payments, and I know Hometown Glory, and I feel like those are are redeemable.
I'm just saying like that's the one where I was like. I was overdoing that one to be like
make a point. I am a fan.
I am a fan, and if you think that I am doing this for anything other than my love for her,
yeah,
you're sorely mistaken.
Yeah,
because I'm doing this because I love her so much.
Yeah,
I want her to hear me.
Yeah.
I want to be beside her.
Beside her, I want to be her best friend. Adele, please. For the love of God.
I am a 35-year-old divorced mom.
Yes,
I know that I am a homosexual 23-year-old white man.
But
I am I know that I'm a homosexual sober white man, but I'm a 35-year-old wine mom drinker.
Yes.
Who has a child.
Yes. No, I had this like fantasy of like what I would say if she brought me up on stage. And I was so funny. Like if I did, she would love me. And we could be friends is all I'm
think
saying.
I was like I would be glad if she didn't, because I felt like it was a really self-deprecating day.
You'd be like, well, I suck. Why didn't you kill me?
No, I think I'd come out and I'd be like, oh, like I got fat, you know, like
I swear.
I used to be pretty. I'm so like, you know, like I love you and I love your music and so on and then it like okay, so when I was 13 and actual story. When I was 13, it's like when you finish 5th grade, you have like a little what's a matura?
Graduation.
A little graduation because you're going from like just having one teacher to going to like actual professors and shit. So it's like actually not 13. Jesus, like a lot younger.
Yeah.
5th grade.
5th grade is 10.
10, yeah.
Or 11.
And then it was like a band singing, and I was just like, I want to sing, and they gave me the microphone, and I sang Someone Like You.
Aww.
So, like, you know. Also, I did a little poster thingy for her when I was in primary school, you know. So, like, I love you. I love you so much. And that's why I was like, I don't want to be called out, because I feel like I would be too negative, and then it would seem too attention-seeking. Yeah. So, but
did you see the Paula woman she wasn't on our show in a different show? She picked her to come up on stage.
I didn't watch anything from other shows.
She was so funny. she was so clinging to her, and then she'd be like, "I only had 2 drinks," and then but like she's Irish, so she had that accent, and she was just being so like, "Oh my god, I'm here," and then Adele goes like, "Oh, did your husband come back? I have your crazy wife Paula up here with me," and then it's Adele going like, "You know what? I judge you, but I'd act the exact same way if I saw Beyonce. So do whatever you want." Oh,
Okay, so let's go through this. So,
okay.
after hello,
Who has it?
after hello,
She starts. So, as I was starting to say 2 hours ago, it was.
because I don't want to be negative later.
Okay.
Let's get the negativity out of the way and just be like the amazing show.
Yeah, it was. Like, as I said, nothing about the show because the set design was perfect. She was perfect. Everything was great.
I kind of think being in the VIP area would be more sucky.
Yeah, because you'd have you would have to go like this the entire show, and it's just like
No, like you can see her.
Yeah, but
and you have a chance to be called out with her and like
Yeah.
you and me
and get a
especially.
shirt.
You and
Oh
me.
my God, I would run if as soon as she would look at the people to choose, I'd be like me.
The way
to draw myself on that stage.
Oh, the way I would lift you on my shoulders, and you would say, and she would say, her, and security would be gripping me away from you,
Yeah.
and I'd be like, my nails in your skin on the side of your face.
But okay, so it just sometimes the people who weren't as enthusiastic kind of annoyed us. That's all. But there was
And
so
also, put your phones
she starts with hello, and it's all fun and great, and I'm filming it with my phone, being like, "Hey, this is a nice moment. She's just coming out on stage." The next song, I have my phone in my hand, starts, and it's Rumor Has It, which is my favorite song. I just chuck my phone to Amel. I'm like, film every second of this.
down.
Just going like, she ain't real, she ain't gonna be able to. And then when that part came where she was like, I have another. That's gonna be later.
Oh, I sang that song so horrendously.
Which one? Rumor Has It.
Has it?
Because for me, that song is very. The way I sing it is very like, lost your soul, you got your head in your like very like
songs are hard to yell.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But so she's
Lords were really easy to yell.
Yeah.
In my head, I play a super about. You can be really loud. With Adele, it's like you gotta do like octaves.
Yeah, you gotta sing, but then also be as loud as possible, and that sounds
Yeah.
very bad. But so what was I gonna say? Oh, towards the end of the song where it goes like, "Just 'cause I said it,
It don't mean that I meant it.
and then she goes, "I fucking did." And then the rest, and I'm like, "Oh my God,
So funny. And at that point, she didn't have like a talking moment with the
yeah." It
audience.
was just like
After Rumor Has It, or I Drink Wine, I forgot. It
Mhm.
was like the first.
Yeah.
Hello. It's the last performance.
And she was so sweet too. Can you be all of these shows for me? You could be all of the shows, that I could do and all that I've done. And I'm like, yes, I can. Also, another very funny one. She's like, I think you're the loudest crowd I've had so far, and it's just me from the top of my lungs. And I feel like that's the first time the mother and the daughter turn to me. I just go, it's because I'm here, and then they turn to me and they laugh, and I'm like, okay, you're chill.
Meanwhile, I was a faggy auntie.
Mhm.
I went like, and I was like snapping in the air, like I was like, she sees me.
No, I'm really convinced. It's me.
No, because that was my first time. Like I only went to Lord. It was a smaller venue. It was free seating, so like you can sit as close to her as you can.
Yeah.
And she saw me a few times. She
Look directly.
looked directly at you, and it was the first time I was like, I remember sitting there like going to the concert, like, what if she doesn't look directly at me? And I'm like a kilometer away from her. Oh, for fuck's sake! The dog.
The dog. I'll talk.
You don't have to talk. Okay, dog shit done. After that, I think after Rumor Has It, it was that she started like
Yeah, talk.
she had the first talking. And then it was the funniest thing. She went like, so of course when I do this, and then she leans the microphone to the audience, and she made such like a face. Which is, that means I want you guys to sing.
Yeah.
So
So she said it from the get-go.
and then she goes like,
Not to come back to
I
it.
drink wine.
Mm-hmm.
And then the song starts, she's like, you know, into the microphone.
Mhm.
And I was like, I'm glad that some of this you're not taking that seriously.
Yeah.
Because I drink wine was a sit one for me.
No, she's very like I don't think she takes herself as seriously as she should.
Yeah.
You know, she's
Yeah.
very like even Amel was like she's really down to earth
Yeah.
for like and she could be.
And Amel would be the type of person to be like, oh, she's pretending.
Yeah.
You know? It's funny because you went to fucking Madonna,
Yeah.
who's like, I'm a slut and I'm sexy and
Yeah.
I'm and she's like, my art.
My artist. And then Adele is coming out there being like, whatever. Here's this one. I loved her too. Between some of the songs, she'd be like, "Are you?" Also, I love the way
Before
she
Make
says,
You Feel My Love,
Mhm.
she said like this is a beautiful song, and it's because it's a Bob Dylan song. And I never call one of my songs, but I mean I have some good ones.
See, I have some good one. Like, girl. No, but she had a moment like, "Are you ready for me to be a diva,
diva
for 2
for-
hours?" Okay, and I love
no, mama, it wasn't that,
What?
mama. It was, so she's talking, and she goes like, because whoever sang a James Bond theme
Mhm.
is a diva.
Yeah.
So she went like, Germany, are you ready for me to be a diva
Diva
one last time?
Yeah.
And then Skyfall starts,
Yeah.
and it's like, my pussy is throbbing.
Throbbing. No, but she also had like I love the way she says drama because she says drama.
Drama.
Like I feel it's drama. It's better drama. I love her so much.
And then it's Water Under the Bridge,
Okay.
which
Wow.
is sad, fun song turned into a sad song turned into a fun song again.
Mhm.
Because it's about like, hey, if this relationship ends,
Yeah.
don't just sweep
Sleep
me
it
under
under.
the rug.
Yeah.
And then like after divorce, so it was for the previous husband, and after divorcing him, it was just kind of like, oh
Yeah.
And now she's with her new love, and that's really nice.
I'm so happy.
Easy on Me, another sit one. I'm thinking like, and what I mentioned about this concert, it's very amazingly paced
Mhm.
because it's like, my comparison is always Rammstein.
Mhm.
And Adna explained to me, she was like, they start at 70% and then go to 100 in like the middle, and then they end at 70%.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, this was like a steady uprising. All
Yeah,
the time.
and then there's like boom.
Yeah. So there's Easy on Me that I don't remember that much. One and Only, and I'll Be Waiting. Those are the two ones where it's like, y'all bitches.
Y'all don't know shit.
Y'all don't know shit,
Yeah.
and let me tell you a story about these two songs. And
Let's talk about Ireland. Let me tell you
let's
about
talk
Ireland.
about going to Prieder.
Yeah.
Specifically, the songs that we played on the way to Prieder. And then I think at I'll Be Waiting, she stopped in something. I will have a lot to talk about, like the later half. These are just like, okay, we sang them. It was fun. It was I'll Be Waiting. Oh my god, some of the songs were just like the visuals were just the music video, which I did not appreciate that much.
Okay.
I feel like that's something you should have done in the start, and then like later fully abandon it. And then it's Semi-Love to Your New Lover. I'm like, it's a great concert when I
loved sitting. I loved listening to that one live. For some reason, it really did something.
I was about to say like it's a great concert when I care for Hello. I drink wine and Semi-Love to Your New Lover. Like I'm not a huge one.
Because it was such a like she did a preface of it too, being so like. So the preface of that one was
it hit the both of us.
it hit.
For you in different situations, for me it was funny because she was like, do you know sometimes in your life you have people coming to your life
keep trying to find a meaning as to why they were
but there is no meaning, and I was like, oh my god, it reminds me of like a friend of mine that it's like, yeah, he meant so much to me. And then she goes like, this was all you, and I was like, oh no, never mind. Like it's not that.
Yeah, but like after that preface of just being like fuck you, like there's no fucking meaning, some people are just there to fuck up your life and that's about it.
And you did like a little
and then she just goes, it was all you, none of it me, and I'm like, yes, it was all you and none of it's me.
you put your hands on my body and you told me. And then after that, small, tiny start, just a piano, just a little bit, showing a town on the screen. Everybody realized that it's a song they don't know. Everybody sat the fuck down except me. I was
I was like, just because it was like just a shot of a town, and I just looked it up. Hometown Glory. That was all.
And it was so like everybody sat down because you're like, it's a first album song. We don't give a shit because fake fans. It was me, a widow, and a crowd of cheering people that the war is over, trying to find my husband. So it's everybody. I feel like if you looked at where my stage was, you would have seen me.
That's the thing.
Everybody sat down, and it was me with my hand not on my chest, on my clavicles, like, and it was so like it's. No, I'm just wondering where my home, and I was just like, oh, but tears, and I'm a hard crier. I mean, now I get, I even now I don't cry a lot. I get easily like teary eyed.
Yeah,
God, my eyes is bleary all the time. But they're tears, and also I'm gonna call me such a bitch when I comment on this. But there was like one woman like 3 rows in front of me, and she turned around and she had like an asshole like. And she turned around, I was like, and then she turned around, and I was like, you have a BDS necklace, you fucking bitch. But then just standing there, because everybody sat down, and then it's just me, like.
No, I know, because I knew that one would hit you.
I love that song. I love it.
But it's not your, like, favorite, you know?
It's not my favorite. It's not. It hit me because maybe I was in Munich. Okay. And I was thinking a lot about, like, the missed opportunities I have, but still the love I have for my country. Yeah. And it's. I don't know. From these songs, it's the first one where I'm like shivers with Adele, with the way she sings, with the way, and it's. So I'm already crying, and then she goes like at the end, "You're still the wonders of my world." I just explosion of tears.
Yeah.
And that was my like. I sat down.
To catch my breath.
Jesus, teary eyed right now. It was, and that's the thing. That song didn't need a lot. It was her town, and for like I don't care about her hometown.
Yeah. That's the thing.
But I see it and I'm like, I know that this means much to you.
Yeah.
And it means much to me right now. And I don't know. It's one of those weird songs where I'm like, I don't think about the lyrics a lot. It just hits me from a song point of view of like the way it sounds and like like the lyrics that I catch. It's obviously like I don't know. That hit me. Why did you think it would hit me?
I didn't know. It just as soon as I saw it, I wanted to reach out to you.
Connection.
And then you were like,
I cried to one song, and you were like, "Hometown Glory," and I was like,
"Switch one." And I was like, "Hometown Glory," and you were like, "Yes, wow."
Because I'm not constantly raving about Hometown Glory. I love Hometown Glory, especially in live at Royal Albert Hall, like her first big recorded concert, where it was like, I've been walking in the same, and then no, thank you. I'm just wondering, and then she appears.
Yeah,
and then it's like a great opening, and I love the song in general. It's a great song, but like
the Dell song, it's like whatever.
Yeah.
For you, it's I Drink Wine. For me, it's like, well, I'm gonna choose a whatever song is that, but I still love it.
Yeah. No, for me, it's I genuinely skip Hello. I will not slap somebody for making me listen to Summer Love Junior Lover, and I don't care about I Drink Wine. I think every single other song that she ever did is like I'm fully listening to.
I feel like Hello is bad because it's so overplayed. It wouldn't be a bad song.
Actually, I don't think I've listened to it that much. I just don't like it. Like I never did.
No, for me, it's like I can never get into feeling anything out of a song that I didn't the first time listen to feeling something. Yeah. It's so weird to me because I'm so like, I don't know what it's about. Yeah. I'm not shitting you. I don't know what Hello is about. I know she went somewhere and then she's like, hey, I'm like, here now, so
it's like there's a distance between us.
Yeah, but it's sure.
But there's also like there's so much space between us. The next song was Love in the Dark.
So,
And also about Hometown Glory was beautiful. It was the Gesundheit. It was the last stages of the sunset were happening on Hometown Glory.
Oh, I loved it. It was so beautiful.
Because like the sunset was happening throughout all of these songs. So like the sun was going down, and then on Hometown Glory, it was the moment of like
the sun went away.
Now it's dark.
Yeah, and also the shots of the city were it felt so gloomy.
Yeah.
Like London, it was like London and rain. It was very gloomy. It was so, and then it went dark, and I was like, oh,
and it was just
so
her.
God loves you.
And it was and it was just her on the two pillars,
Mhm.
you know, like, and just you're still the wonders of these earth. It's and that's my thing. I don't like to get hoity-toity.
Yeah,
I do,
you
but
did.
I don't like to shit on other people's enjoyments. But I'm like, how do you not realize how emotional this is for her?
Yeah.
How do you not? How are you sitting at this song? I don't care if you don't know the words. It's
look at it.
This is so important to her. And then after that, she goes like, "Can you turn on your little lights? Because it looks like a night full of stars."
You look like a sky full of stars.
And then it's Love in the Dark, and it's the first. I don't know if they did it before. So you have the main stage, and then you have the big circle. That's like a smaller stage where in between the circle, the people are standing and shit like that. There was a row of violinists in the circle, and they were just going at it, and I was like, thank you for not being just like just a band, you know, like there are songs that need it. And I never saw them, like maybe it was like a Rise thing, because all of a sudden I was just like, oh, violinists, and it was Love in the Dark is one of those big songs for me and you.
Yeah, I love Love in the Dark. I think
Love in the Dark.
It's Rumor Has It, Love in the Dark, and Women Like You.
Okay,
those are my top three, I think.
Then
again, there's Hometown Glory. There's Million Years Ago.
A Million Years
I love
Ago.
Million Years Ago.
It's not Rumor Has It, it's Turning Tables.
Uh-huh.
Because of the violins, Selma, the violins. But I can't give you what you think you gave me. Think about that in the moment you're facing in your life right now.
I want to.
And it's I just really love that one. The whole of the 21st album.
Yeah.
Like it's oh my god. And to think she was younger than us.
Mm-hmm.
To think she was 19 on Chasing Pavements.
That's my thing, girl.
And Hometown Glory too.
Like now you look at her and she's like 36 and you're like, okay, Adele's 36. In my head, you've been 36 since you were 19. That's the thing. You have not aged a day because you were there.
Yeah, your songs have never felt
teenagey.
Never. In a single moment, you carried your emotions with such strength.
Yeah.
And such a brilliance that is not. And you've never sounded snobby about it.
Yeah. She's always been like, just a girl from London.
This is just how I feel.
Yeah.
And this is how I express it. So, after that, it's Make You Feel My Love. I gotta be a bit negative here. Make You Feel My Love was a bit brought down with the huge amount of proposals that were happening.
I feel like for a lot of people, maybe it wasn't real. Because I would do it. You and I would do it again. So here
we weren't sitting next to each other, which is a huge wasted opportunity.
The way we would run on that stage, you would be like, "I gotta propose to her. I'm gonna do it right there." No, but I'm saying like, okay, so before the Make You Feel My Love, she started singing it. She said like, "Hey, I know there are a lot of proposals going on in these concerts. The way you can bring my attention to it is
you wave your little flashlight over there.
Wave the flashlight so I'd know." And
then it's like she's singing Make You Feel My Love, which is a cute song. It's an annoying moment for me to be like, they sang it on Glee. And she's singing it. As I said, the married couple next to me was hugging, and I was like, I'm sitting the fuck down. Yeah. I'm not saying shit.
Yeah.
This is your moment.
Yeah.
This is
kind of liked it. I liked her going. The way she did it was so beautiful to me.
It's,
'Cause she's
whenever somebody
singing.
was
She's never compromising the song for it. She's like, congratulations, and then
congratulations.
continues singing, and I love it. I just
It was nice, but some of the song was just like, okay, who's gonna get married next?
yeah.
You weren't that focused on her and shit like that. And also me and you, so you told your boyfriend like propose to me.
I was like, just do it. You don't have to marry me. Just do it. So people around us would flash little lights, and she can tell me congratulations. And even if I don't marry you, I will have that video. So it's gonna be played at my wedding. I don't know if it's gonna be with you. So I'm just being like, hey, just do it. And he's like, oh, you're crazy. And I full-heartedly, with tears in my eyes, go, if John was here, he would do it.
The way the song would start, no words would be said. My hand would just be like under, so people don't see, being like, give me a fucking ring.
Give me your ring so I can put it back on your hand.
But also it would be like, you would give me a ring and I'd be, no, another one. They think I proposed you with this?
It's funny because it's all very like
Costumey.
like bijuteria, like
Yeah.
what's it called? Fake jewelry.
Yeah.
So just imagine if she did have a moment. Like nobody else is proposing and nothing. It's just the two of us doing that, and then she does bring us out on stage, and then she looks at the ring and it's just like, ugh, what the fuck? Like just going like, ew. But
So that was kind of like the point of Make You Feel My Love was for couples to propose.
yeah.
She had a point, I don't know where it was, where she went like, shout out if you're here on a girls trip. I go like, whoa. Shout out if you're here on a gay trip. I go like, whoa. Shout out if you're here alone. I go, whoa. Sometimes I just like to participate.
Yeah, sometimes it's just fun to go. My thing is like I'm not fully on a girls trip, so I didn't move. Like if here on a gay trip, I'm like, he's not he's not gay, so no. Like this whole thing, and then by the end of it, she was like, "My piano player told me I have to include this one. I think it's so funny. Who's here that's been dragged by their wife? They don't want to be here." And I'm like, Amma, if you do not scream right now, I will punch you. And he went, "Woo!" And there are like two gay guys in front of us, like 2 rows down, and they just turn around.
Were they laughing and drinking and having a party?
Yes. And before you ask, how do you know they're gay? They were wearing fishnets. And
It was the fag who sang Judas.
yeah. So they turn and they kind of go like, so like, see, people like this stuff. Don't be ashamed.
Yeah.
Um,
After that, it's Chasing Pavements, and I was shocked at her saying like,
yeah.
this is one of my first.
I've
and,
never
like-
I don't play this song. I haven't played it in so long, and how loud you sing it will determine whether or not I'm gonna continue to sing this song in concert.
And it's also so
Oh,
you do not have that comment on Hometown Glory.
yeah, but
you do not
Chasing
have that
Pavements-
comment on Make You Feel My Love.
I feel like it's mostly being like, these are important to me, so I'm gonna sing it.
Okay.
You know, Hometown Glory.
Fuck yes.
You know.
Fuck
Fuck
yes.
But with Chasing Pavements, she's like, I could do with or without it, you know?
Yeah.
So the way I put my body, soul, and pussy
The way
screaming that.
the way an apparition appeared
Yes.
over me
Oh my
and
god.
yelled it.
Mm-hmm.
The way people ran to the street
Yes.
to chase pavements.
I would write a petition. I would. I'm. Oh my
Because
god.
we love that song.
I love
we
that
love
song.
that song.
Even if I never see her in concert ever again, I want to see a video of her on a concert doing that song.
Chasing
know?
Pavements is so, and I love her telling the story of like, I remember I was with my fella at the time, and he heard the song on the radio, and he was like, "Ah, this song is written about me." I was like, "Yes, you bellend," because he was being like, "Haha," and she was like, "It's a sad song, you
Yeah.
fucking idiot." So and then I love that All I Ask didn't have a build up.
Mm-hmm.
She just went All I Ask,
did it.
and All I Ask is Jesus. It's, I mean, 25 is a lot of ballads.
Yeah.
A lot of ballads, a lot of emotional ballads, and
Adele.
gowns, beautiful gowns.
Beautiful guys.
So it was like kind of being like, yeah, another one of those. Because like I am not in love right now. I kind of I have a little bit of a crush, but I'm not disillusioned.
Yeah.
I'm not he doesn't love.
So sad.
I'm not
for
a
you.
he doesn't love me back.
Yeah.
You know.
Sometimes having those intense. Well, to be fair, I'm very like. I've never had that for a real person in my life.
Yeah.
I've had it for fictional characters and Kate Blanchett. Like, you know.
Also, like the things that I like. Oh my god, it's just like Batman.
Yeah. But being delusional about stuff is my favorite hobby, and I want to get that back. I thought about this a while, and I was like, I haven't romanticized life in so long, and I want to go back to doing that. And in a genuine
You'll have a
way,
chance soon.
yeah, I want to be able to.
You'll have a chance soon.
Oh, Chansu was a thing, and I'm like, okay, it's a niche reference I don't get.
No. You'll have a
Chansu.
chance soon, and
Mhm.
I laughed at
Yeah.
predicament.
Anyway, it's a thing for me of like I will listen to all I ask and think about like I am
You are Rooney
love.
Mara.
Exactly.
You are Rooney Mara, and
Exactly.
you are Rooney Mara, and Kate Blanchett
Yes.
is just asking you. All she asks is to come to that party at the end of the show, at the end of the
Exactly.
movie. She's just like, "Come with me,"
Come with me.
and all she asks.
Yes, and that I want to go back to that, and also I would like to look at a sunset and feel something. Anyway,
A lot of alcohol missing there.
so that was fun.
No, my thing is, I'm not. I have never been in a relationship. I'm not really disillusioned to losing people anymore.
Yeah.
I've had a person who I related to chasing pavements, but not anymore. Like that was a long time ago.
Yeah.
So all I asked was just like, wow, what
Yeah,
beautiful
what a
singing,
beautiful,
you
yeah.
know. And it's I can imagine a scenario when I'm alone at home.
Mm-hmm.
I'm laying in bed and
Yeah.
I ain't asking for forgiveness, and I'm like, oh my god, it's just like me and God. But here I was just like, I'm here for you, baby. Baby, I'm here for you.
Yeah.
But it kind of gets sad that I can't experience like, oh my god, he doesn't love me back, but I love him. And I'm like, Mama, you don't
No.
love him.
Yeah.
You don't love him because he doesn't love you back because you got to create an establishment, create a company,
Unionship.
create a unionship, create a
Compadre.
compadre, mi hijo. That means my son. I don't know why.
Compadre. That's like funny.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Compañeros. Compañeros and compañeros. I was like, oh my god, my work buddy. But it's weird because that is a very hard hitting song for
It
me.
really is.
But I was there just like, oh yeah, like I didn't, no tears.
Yeah.
Um,
I didn't cry once.
you didn't cry a single time?
A single time.
Not even
And it's
to
weird
hold
because
on.
now I'll reach out, like I'll rewatch it, and now I'll cry, being like, "Oh, that was beautiful." I think in the moment I was just like overwhelmed by everything.
Too happy,
yeah.
Maybe? And then after all I ask, she's shooting the cannons, and I was like, great, a few moments to sit
Yeah.
down.
And she's shooting like shirts at people.
Yeah.
And she's so funny.
Yeah.
She's so funny. Like just going around being so like, did I get up the stands? And then she did a happy little jumpy thing. She's like, the stands. Like it's so funny.
Yeah. And then after that she goes like, Germany, will you let me be your diva for one last time? And then it's like I was like, diva, like what? And then she was like, and I'm so sad that I didn't have anybody to mansplain to be like, oh my god, James Bond. Whoever sings James Bond, she's like a James Bond diva, now, you know, like Sam Smith. So Skyfall is one of those you just hear the bum, and you're like, I am seated, but I'm standing.
Yeah.
And it was I feel like that performance was for the VIPs because the screen was just the like
slideshows of her being very dramatic.
Yeah, where
like
you
just
go,
going like
Daniel Craig swimming in the water. But
yeah,
then
and
she was like on
just a lot of mirrors, and her walking in a room with a lot of mirrors. Just
and then she was like on a. But the thing is, she was on a podium that was like risen up.
Yeah.
And the podium had like, oh no, something electronic on it and shit like that. And I was like, okay, she needs to do one where it's like it's better for you guys.
Yeah.
Than to the
ones in the
poor buggers that paid 180 euros.
Yeah, poor.
Or,
Poor people.
Poor, not poor as in unfortunate.
Just poor with no money.
So she does Skyfall. And then the fog machine starts up. Lights flashing, flickering everywhere.
Yes.
It goes. Dun, 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 dun. And it's funny. You know what's funny? You know what's funny about that? You see clouds, you see rain, you see thunder, and then you hear the beginning to set fire to the rain. And you're like, oh,
My God, yeah.
it's set fire to the rain.
It's
It's set fire to the rain.
so gonna be that.
It's funny because like I saw the clouds and I was like applauding. I was like,
Yeah,
oh my
like,
god, it's set fire to the rain. It's set fire to the rain, you guys. Guys,
Yeah,
it's set fire
guys.
to the rain. You idiot who told me to shut up. It's set fire to the rain. You'll know this one.
Yeah.
And then it starts and it's oh my god. That she had those few songs were just, screams,
Yeah.
not a lot of interesting things happening. There was like one was like a scroll being unraveled.
Mhm.
I think that was for I Drink Water.
It was when I was young.
No. That was a Kodak film.
Yeah, but
Being-
what was
Now there was one where it's like papers going, and then it was like notes. I forgot for which one it was, but I remember for rumor has it was like newspaper clippings, and then it's on the pillars. There were just like two things on the top, and then the lyrics stood there. And I was like, it would have been so brilliant if all the show, the lyrics were there, but for some it wouldn't match. I think it was for like, for Water on the Bridge. It was just like watery shit. Easy on Me. It was just like pages and then music and shit like that. So Set Fire to the Rain was just like.
Did we talk about when I was young? When we were young?
No, that's about to
Okay,
happen.
okay.
That's coming in soon.
Shut up. You shut up.
Baby, don't you worry and sit your ass down. So and then she does Set Fire to the Rain, and it's okay. It's my first time going to a concert with pyrotechnics.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck? I am a kilometer away from the fire, and I feel heat.
Yeah, and it's so weird because like it's so fun when you see it like go up and it's like ooh fire boom. Then you see the cloud of smoke that comes out, and I'm like, I'm scared. This is a hazard. What is happening?
No, for me, it was like everything was beautiful, but just the fire going out. Also, of course, you're gonna do Set Fire to the Rain.
Yeah,
you're gonna
fire.
have fire. Oh my god.
My favorite thing she said wasn't even at the concert we were at. It was on the other one where it was raining, and then she goes, if this fucking rain stops when I sing Set Fire to the Rain, I'm gonna kill myself.
I love.
Be so pissed.
It's if you're doing one of these types of shows where it's like one city and like many performances, do the first show or do the last show. If it's a concert and you just have like two shows, do the second one, because then she's gonna be like, be louder, bitch. But like you do the first one or the last one, or if you're in the middle, just pray to God that there's rain.
Yeah, pray to fucking
Because that's
God.
because also I feel like the people who don't care that much won't come.
Yeah. Hey.
And it's also such like, oh, he sang in the rain.
Yeah.
I
would love it if it rained. I was so mad that it didn't.
Yeah. Then it was All Night Parking, the interlude, and then she comes out to sing Hold On.
Yeah, but after All Night Parking, it was so cute.
No. She has that speech after Hold On. Because that's how she prefaces
right away,
when we were young. So she does Hold On, and it's the two pillars. That I was so impressed.
Me too.
The two pillars turn into like lighthouses.
Yeah.
So like the screens turn into lighthouses, and at the top, the whole time there were lights, like lighthouse lights that you just didn't see.
Yeah.
And then it's like pointing at the audience, and you feel like you're at a shore.
Yeah, it's fully just like it points at your eyes and go like a whoop, and then it's like, oh, but it was so beautiful,
and it's Hold On. You don't care that much about Hold On.
Yeah.
She sang it and I was like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Sometimes loneliness. Sometimes forgiveness is the lonely. I don't know. But I know that sometimes it is.
Sometimes loneliness is the easiest. No, whatever. Anyway.
Sometimes forgiveness. Just hold it.
No, it was great. It was.
That was like.
Even with songs that I feel like even she knew were like whatever to people, she made it a point to really make it so beautiful.
You and she knew.
Even she knew.
Oh, even she knew. I heard like even with the songs that you and she knew, I was like, oh yeah, because the only two people who know I'll be waiting.
We discussed it over coffee one time.
And I was just like, listen, I know nobody will care for I'll be waiting, but I gotta I gotta
Yeah,
I
you
gotta have
gotta
a
hear it
moment to prove.
to
And
protest.
she goes like, well, why don't I do what's the one that you love? Daybreaker,
Daydreamer.
Daydreamer,
Yeah.
Daydreamer. And I was just like, oh, I don't know that one.
And it's
I don't know. But
no, no, no.
I don't know that.
Well, that'd be proving many points. Um,
Everybody would be sitting. And then she hold on. It was. I felt like I was at the beach. It
it
was,
was so
and
fun.
and when that happened, I was like, those people in VIP don't see shit.
Yeah,
They
you're
see
not feeling
her,
this.
sure, but like unless you're being brought in,
Yeah,
like to the stage,
yeah. There's not much
yeah.
more.
Except you probably get less yapping people,
Yeah.
but maybe somebody faints about you.
Mm.
Oh my god, for chasing pavements. For chasing pavements. She starts singing it, and in every previous song, she could do like a she, and real. Oh, there's someone.
Yeah.
And then, like,
Yeah.
she wouldn't ruin the song.
Yeah.
She went like, I made up my mind. We got another one. No need to think it over. If it wrong. Can somebody call the fucking ambulance? No need to look. No,
Over
no,
there.
no, stop. Lights on. She was so ready.
So
She was
with
so.
it. Lights on. Everybody stop. It's person right there. Da 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 da. And like as soon as they got help, and she was like, "Well, at least you got here chasing intro to
The
chasing
first,
payments
first
again."
verse of chasing payments, and it was like,
Yeah, she is a professional in
she
every
is
sense of the word.
fun.
And the amount of people that passed out, I was
Yeah.
like, "Girl,
Well, it's, would you? If you're that close.
well, whatever."
So then she sings Hold On, and she goes like, I.
So she's like, "You're dropping like fucking flies around."
And then she goes like, in one moment I thought I was gonna faint. Because I didn't sleep a lot.
Yeah.
2 anxiety attacks that day. My legs fucking hurt. And I remember in some songs just being like, Johnny, you have to sit your ass down.
For me, it's like if the paramedics come, I'd be like, "Don't touch me. I'm not leaving. I don't care if I'm dying, if I'm bleeding to death. I am watching this."
I was like, can you just do one thing on my way out? Can you just drop my like gurney on the person in front of me?
Mhm.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So
Do one thing for me.
Hold On finishes, and she's like, I just noticed when I saw this recording of Late Night Parking, that was like an interlude thing. That is that day. And I'm not going to tell the dates because then you on the internet will find out and then you have me cancelled.
We could probably figure it out.
Yeah.
You know,
And that's the day I met I forget whatever her
Richie.
current Richie.
Rich.
And she goes like, and then she kind of dedicated When We Were Young to him.
Yeah.
And When We Were Young is, I think, my favorite stage.
Yeah.
Because so you have the 2 pillars, and it's a Kodak film being rolled out, and it's like pictures of her. So like from baby to like adulthood,
Yeah.
and then you have like every third is just her in
Her
the
now.
concert
Yeah.
singing. So, and it is, and I love that it takes its sweet BP time. It's going, and then it like rolls up in the other one, and it took like half the song
Yeah.
for the roll of film to get to the other one, and it's so many beautiful pictures of Adele, and it's never self-indulgent. It's just like,
it's just her being like,
because it's not like, look at me. It's
Yeah.
like when I was young.
yeah, that's the song. And
Yeah.
when we were young, and look at me, I was young. Like it's so emotional too. I mean, of course, it's gonna have a point of like it's still for me too.
Yeah.
Like this concert is for me as well.
Yeah.
And it's such a beautiful moment.
And then at the end, the last few pictures had
Rich. Yeah.
Richie, and she at the end, and there she goes like, oh, I'm so glad I'm getting old.
I didn't catch that at the concert. If I'd caught that at the concert, I would cry that. I didn't
Oh, I did like
register it. And then somebody, like I saw it on TikTok, somebody pointed out. I was like, "Oh my god!" But it was so cute when we were young. Was playing. It was like a cute couple. Like they were standing next to Amel, and they were like old, like 60s, and also really fun throughout the whole like show. They weren't like scream, crying, throwing up, but they were like both very like very enjoying themselves. And then when we were young started, they hugged each other and danced but like it's very like you can't dance.
Yeah.
Like you're literally packed in. So it's just them like kind of swaying and like hugging each other and crying, and it was the most beautiful thing I've ever seen.
I know, it was so amazing. And at the end, so she goes like, I'm just glad I'm getting old. And then when the song finishes, she goes like, "Love you, Peanut."
Love you, Peanut.
Oh my god! And I love that she like has the choice to like she didn't sing Remedy or My Little Love. She was like that's for my son, and
Yeah,
you
and
know not
that's
I'm not
yeah,
talking about my son here right now. And I
yeah.
was like,
And it's not about you, it's about him. It's not
yeah.
about you people, it's about him
Yeah, it's
completely.
I'm not gonna
Yeah,
sing that over here, but she doesn't say it. She doesn't bring it up. That's what I
yeah,
mean when I say like I hate the Gen Z negativity.
yeah,
Because like somebody would be like, "Why didn't you sing?" And she would be like, "That's for him." And she would
yeah,
be like, somebody from Gen Z would be like, "Because it's not for you."
yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah.
No,
Shut up.
graceful. Um. So when we were young, and then she's like, that song finishes, and it's like, "Love you, Peanut," and it's she goes like, "Are you ready?" And then like
Boom.
confetti comes
Yeah.
out, and it's beautiful. And I wanna, well, I just wish I was closer to the confetti
Me too. Or the
because
shirts. I
because
know they suck, but I'm the wife who sleeps in the shirt.
there's a Family Guy scene where it's like shirt gun, and then the guy catches. She's like, "My wife can wear this to sleep. My wife can wear this to sleep."
Got a shirt. It's my life can win. And I, I would love to get a little because I mean we did get those like free little newspaper thing, and she makes those. She
Yeah,
said
yeah,
it like she edited like
yeah,
edited the way it would look like. So I like that. I'm like I have a thing, and that's
yeah.
whatever. I didn't have to buy anything, but
I just need the memories in my head.
yeah,
Um, but no, she because I feel like in Lord there was like little paintings on the thing, so I'm like maybe it was like because when it was
Someone
when we
said it
were
was
young.
like pictures of her.
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah,
think. Maybe it was like her being
yeah,
young because it's
yeah,
when we were
yeah.
young and shit like that. Okay, so then song ends. She's like, "This is your last chance to prove your vocals to me,"
Mm,
and it's so someone like you starts. Every single basic bitch and their mother is
yeah.
like, "Oh my god."
So like she wrote it for me. I hate it. The song. I hate people.
Yeah, just
Hate the
it's
people.
no because the annoying people in like that told me to quiet down.
We're like, "Oh,
Oh my god, someone like, and it's like, yeah,
kill
it's an
yourself."
impactful song,
Yeah,
but
but like that's the only reason you're here. That's why, like the Madonna concert was even worse with that because you don't know any of the
no,
songs.
with Madonna is you gotta dance.
You gotta dance and you gotta like. You don't know any of the songs. You know nothing.
Vogue right now, or I'll shoot you.
Exactly, and it should be a requirement.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Yeah, you gotta Vogue. I don't care that.
Unless you're a mom that brought her kid.
Yeah, unless you're a person with two broken hands, unless you're a grieving boyfriend who's like, I was supposed to come here with my girlfriend. You don't have the right to not Vogue
Exactly.
at fucking Vogue. So she then starts Someone Like You, and it's of course it's a harder song to sing because it's like it's always the most emotional one,
Yeah.
and then it's like the second to last song, so it's like for the last song you have to be like mentally
Yeah,
perfect.
and be done.
So this is the one where she's like, okay,
I'm gonna
and then it's
enjoy.
like we sang the first like I heard that you. Everybody joined.
Yeah, that one
Everybody joined.
sang, and I was
Everybody
appreciative.
sang, and I wasn't yelling. It was just like I heard that your dreams came true.
So what was the one where it was like, um, there was a fun part. We should go.
Oh yeah, with the dancers. I forgot, but like I know that the end of "You're Gonna Wish You."
Yeah, that one.
No, no, but there was another one. I think. Were they both in?
No, I feel like there was a moment where it was like what I was going to talk about was that one where it was like you're gonna wish you, and
Okay.
like the first
Well,
like
that was for Rolling in Deep.
yeah, and for so many of the concerts she did there, it was her always having to go louder, louder. The last one, there's a video of her. The first time she goes like this, and it's like you're gonna wish you. As soon as everybody was screaming, she just went, "Oh, okay, oh." It was so like, oh my god, I'm so happy I was a part of that one.
Yeah.
Because if I was a part of the louder one, I'd be like, fuck everybody. Anyway.
The way I'd hit somebody.
Me too.
No, but someone like one of the reasons you go to an Adele concert is you want to be part of the never mind, I'll find, and then everybody, someone like you. Everybody wants to be a part of it. Everybody is having fun singing Someone Like You, and I didn't get that song when I was a kid, by the way, because I was like, okay, she's sad, so why she say
What she say?
Why she say she gonna find someone like him?
Why are you sad then? Like,
Why are you sad? It's you're supposed to be happy. You know, it's I didn't get sarcasm.
Yeah.
So I thought the song was like I'll never find anyone like you, which is the opposite of it. But no, it was. She cried. I mean, she crowed through a lot. She crowed through a lot of the things. But then Rolling in the Deep starts, and it is. Rolling in the Deep is the song like the performance I think about to this day because it starts, there's a and with you, and then everyone's having fun and everyone's, everybody fucking knows Rolling in the Deep. My grandma knows Rolling in the Deep.
Yeah.
Your grandma knows Rolling in the Deep. Her dead mom knows Rolling in the Deep. It's, and everybody's singing, everybody, and then she goes like, "Yeah, I'm gonna wish you," before the final bridge.
Yeah.
And then it's like that's a thing that lasts kind of a minute.
Yeah.
Of we're all
everybody's singing and we're all part of it. Yeah.
Never had, and you're really, oh my god, this is fun.
Yeah.
You're gonna, and she catches you off guard. Like you go like, you're gonna wish, and then the build up starts going like it all, and as that is happening, the like circular area, it's like in the rhythm, it goes like,
yeah.
And then at the final like climax, we could have had it, and then fireworks. Not the messy set fire to the rainfire, just fireworks, and then just the whole way, like
through the whole like, and it was so like, I think it was either like at the end of it because I feel like she just disappeared off the stage.
No, she got like you can see her going down.
Yeah.
Like
but everyone was so like, "Oh, look at this!" She just.
No, I was looking at her. I was looking at
the black dot.
No, because you can see her like the elevators taking her down, and then the band continues for like a little bit, and I am so glad because it kind of diminishes if you don't have what's it called when they go like we want more. If you don't have that, the show kind of ends shittily if you're just like thank you all.
Yeah.
Bye. Yeah. Like you gotta end with a song
and just kind of go like, because she had so many moments of connecting to the audience, and by the end of it, she was like, "Okay, I'm done. I don't need the moment of being like, thank you so much for coming." She said it already.
No, she was waving, and it like
took her away.
Good, like going down, and I was just like, "Oh my god!" Ew. Just that moment of the build up, because I remember getting so much goosebumps when I was like, it all. We could have had it, and just fireworks, lights, gowns, beautiful gowns. And it, everybody's there for Rolling in the Deep.
Yeah.
Yeah, just I can't even be mad at somebody basically enjoying Rolling in the Deep because it's like it is objective. No, I enjoy all of the basic songs, but I get like, that one, no shit.
Yeah.
But like Rolling in the Deep, it's like the cat on the street.
Yeah.
It was like meow 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 meow. So it was. I don't know.
I'm so happy I got to experience it because she did say like, at the end of that one, that was like, I'm gonna be taking a long break, and my favorite that made me so emotional when she said she was like, she did the whole preface of going like, can you be the best audience? I'll be audience.
And I love that she kept it real. She was like, yeah, I have a few more shows to do in LA.
And then she said, I've spent the last 30 years building my life, and I'd really like to live it now.
Yeah.
But also, as I told you, I know if I wasn't at that concert and I heard her say that, I'd be like, get your ass on stage right now.
I'm not a big, like, I need to see you in concert kind of guy. I will always respect somebody being like, I don't want to tour right now. I don't want to make these concerts.
I would love to, right?
I love to tour. And I will always respect Adele for writing music when she feels the need to write music. That I remember when she first got divorced, and she was like, and everyone was like, "Oh, the album's gonna be banger."
It's gonna be so good,
because like, I don't want a half-assed Adele album. Because imagine going like, I love like, there's some good songs in 19, and then I love 21, I love 25, I love 30. Yeah, 30 34.5 was kind of.
Yeah, exactly. I want a very
Every single time you have an album, I want you to come with a new experience,
yeah,
with a new musical maturity, and you've kept doing that,
yeah.
and I respect you so much for doing
And
that.
also, you can really see the like. So in 19, it was like Chasing Pavements. It was Hometown Glory. It was a very like this is what a mature 19-year-old feels.
Yeah.
This is such a like even it's above like the pay grade of most 19-year-olds, but it was that period of her life, and you can see that. And then in 21, it was and then like her getting her son, like there's so many moments of so like these are different stages.
25 is kind of the most, I would say, kind of quote unquote the most boring one, because it's a lot of similar songs, very polished ballads.
Yeah.
A lot of differently polished ballads, and then like 30 and 21 had a lot of different songs.
Yeah.
A lot of different, and it's I think the most. Oh, I mean, I keep forgetting to say, we keep mentioning our favorite Adele songs. To Be Loved. That song, it's just chords, and it's just her being earnest.
Yeah, give me 4 chords of the truth.
Give me 4 chords and the truth, mama. I cried for you, even started lying to you.
What a thing to do.
All because I wanted to be loved. It's
that like you pinpointed exactly why that I love that song. Even started lying to you. What a thing to do.
Yeah.
Is so like, oh my god.
And she was like, I'm never gonna perform that.
Yeah.
That song's for me.
That's for me.
And I respect that so much.
I respect it, and I also love the fact that she did release it too. Where it was like, I will let you enjoy this. I will not partake. But live, love, love. Here you go.
To Villa.
To Villa.
Period. To Villa.
It's just I love her. And there's always something bad to say about everyone, right? Like as much as we want to be, especially for me to say this, I'm a very PC, very like well give it the benefit.
Very demure,
very mindful. But there's always something you can be like, oh, this isn't great, or this is annoying, or they're too much of a diva, or they're too annoying. Or
people who hate on Adele are like.
There's nothing.
They're trying so hard. I saw a comment of like, "Oh, she's been crying for the same song for like 30 years."
She's like, crying about the song. She's crying about all the people that are here. Like it's so many. Like shut up.
Yeah.
And no, but I'm saying like there isn't a single bad thing about that woman.
You can make jokes.
Oh
my god! It's the girl that I borrowed my pen to in the 4th grade.
Yeah.
Come here, let me hug you.
Yeah.
But like.
But it's all so sweet. She's always earnest. Her art is amazing. She's funny. She's gorgeous. She is everything and more. And if anybody dares to find any flaw in her, fuck you. Because you're just reaching. There's nothing wrong with that woman. There never will be. Yeah. Like, I love it. I love her.
There's not and you deserve the accolades, you deserve the fame, you deserve everything good that's happened.
To be able to only have like 5 albums, and to be like
not even 5, 19, 21, 25, 30.
Yeah, 4.
4 albums.
4 albums.
And Skyfall.
Yeah. And to be like.
By the way, to have 2 albums and to be asked to be a Bond singer.
Yeah. Hello.
And also like on.
Let's not talk about it.
But no, like it's Skyfall, which in itself wasn't the best movie, but it came after Casino Royale, which was like one of the most critically acclaimed James Bond movies. So like, I think people like Skyfall. I remember Skyfall because I got a big Lego set, and then I was building it.
Yeah.
In the living room as my parents were watching. Yeah. And it's Judi Dench dies in that movie.
I've not seen one James Bond movie ever.
Watch Octopussy.
Okay, I'll watch Octopussy. I feel like I should have a day to just binge.
Oh, you will. The old ones are extremely misogynistic to a point where it's funny.
Okay.
But then the newer ones are kind of being serious.
Yeah.
Casino Royale is really good.
Okay.
Like, I remember watching Casino Royale being like, ooh.
Wow.
What a movie.
Okay. I would love to. I want to get into more like, because I don't feel like I've watched a lot of movies that are.
But you know what? You know what's a thing that I don't like about the new James Bond? So everybody knows that he has a martini shaken, not stirred.
Mm-hmm.
Now he's sold out. He has a Heineken,
Oh my God! Shut the fuck
and
up.
it's so like, come
Oh.
on, where's the integrity?
Yeah, where's the? Also, you don't need money.
Yeah.
You know, like it's a James Bond. Why are you doing that?
Why also a Heineken
Also, how much money? Problem with some of these. Okay,
product
you
placements?
are a product thing. Like let's say I'm running Heineken.
Yeah.
How much money did they have to give to James Bond producers
Yeah.
or whatever for them to put that in the movie?
Because
You will not make that money back just from that one shot of James Bond drinking Heineken.
well, no. That's the thing. Because it's not a martini shaken not stirred is so integral to James Bond's
Yeah,
character. For him to change it for a Heineken,
yeah. Girl, I'll even I won't drink that. I drink piss.
my thing is, there's of course fun and smart ways to have product placement.
Sure, but
Birkenstock and Barbie,
look,
perfection. I don't even like. God knows if that even was like a deal with
yeah,
Birkenstock.
it's
You know,
just
it,
like
it, it
let's do
fits
this.
the scene so perfectly.
Yeah. No, but I'm saying like there's some that I'm like, I know you had to pay grand money for this. Your sales are not gonna increase that much just by
Yeah.
putting it in a James Bond movie.
Yeah.
So why are you doing it? Anyway,
Oh,
doesn't matter.
there's so many. There, like Apple has so fuck Apple. They have
Okay.
so many rules about their phones being used in movies. A
Okay.
villain can never use an Apple.
Ugh.
Like if you're filming a movie and a villain, they can never use an Apple. If it's a scene of somebody answering their phone
Yeah.
in a car
Uh-huh.
and they get into a car accident,
Uh-huh.
it is not allowed to be an Apple.
Jesus Christ. Calm
Just
down.
because they have to be like the best, you know.
Nobody gives a shit and everybody hates you for it.
Yeah, no,
Like
it's
I would love to have like Ursula. Like who's a villain I love? Ursula.
Yeah.
But like if I saw like a villain I loved you, I'd be like, oh my god, that's great. You know,
Yeah.
like don't be prissy about it. Anyway, straying off topic. Um, what was
Yeah, I mean, we
my
finished
point?
with Adele. We
Yeah.
riding.
Skyfall. No, what I was saying is like to continue having a career. Even she talked about this being so like I know, like I was afraid that I wouldn't be able to have it both. Of like I need to raise my son and my son is my whole
Mhm.
world, but I would like to also like keep doing this job, and I was afraid people would forget about me or something.
Mm.
That will never happen.
Never. It's
In 2 albums at best, you created a name for yourself that will never be forgotten. And whatever you do after
also
that
you
is
have enough money.
yeah,
You have enough money. You don't. You are set for life.
yeah,
Your grandchildren don't have to work.
yeah.
You're just easy with going on by. So whenever you make music, there is never a sense of
Yeah, I'm doing this because
Bruno Mars and Lady Gaga
Yeah.
singing a song to get Bruno Mars out of debt.
Yes.
Do you know that?
I'm not shocked.
Oh, no. It's not a thing of Bruno Mars is not popular anymore. Bruno Mars in Las Vegas gambled so much that they're like, now you have a residency here. And you're not going to get any money. You're just paying back the casino.
Oh my god.
Bruno Mars
Girl,
is now tied to the Las Vegas residency.
forever.
Or like until he
For until college.
like and then somebody and it was so funny because it was like now he sang a song with Lady Gaga and it's I like the song but it's like yeah it's fun but then it's like we all know that you're in debt
Yeah.
and then you have this Las Vegas residency not to get money but to get out of fucking
money.
gambling debt.
Jesus.
And then somebody made a post like Lady Gaga on her way to get Bruno Mars out of debt and he posted it on his story.
See, I like that. I like
That
it.
is hilarious.
Yeah, you can laugh at yourself. That's great. Love good work. Oh god.
Yeah, no, after that we just spent time in Germany.
Yeah, we just kind of geekied. It was fun.
I had a big crash because I was really happy.
Yeah,
And
then
I have a big like big
yeah.
moment
Also,
of,
you
like-
slept for like 4 hours.
well I
Yeah,
but I did sleep for a while in the hotel. Like I fell asleep at 10,
Yeah.
woke up at 7.
Yeah.
So that's
I
9.
passed out too. Like,
Yeah.
really.
No, but I had a big crash because I was just being so happy. You know, Munich is tiring.
It's so big and annoying.
It is. Okay, my gay adventures in Munich. Well, not gay adventures. I didn't have sex. I just was a miserable old bastard. Because we were going home from Adele, and we stopped at a station, and she was like, "Hey, this is kind of like the gay neighborhood of Munich.
Mhm.
You want to look around?" We went a few steps. I saw. It's like where we were standing. I saw two men like holding hands, and we passed by, and there was like two more men like. And then I saw two men kiss, and I was like, "Let's turn around. I will cry."
Yeah.
Like there's the opportunities I'm missing here. Also, God knows how hard you gotta find like a mature, nice, non Charlie XCX, like
Drug user.
drug user gay guy.
Mhm.
And I'm not being like, oh my god, these are all I'm just saying it's a big town,
Yeah.
and you can't like where you're gonna find maturity in your own level. You're not gonna
Yeah.
find it at the club.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna
Honestly, Lego store. I'm not kidding. Like,
that. My problem with Lego stores, I get very prissy in one. I
like
I,
also, if I'm in a Lego store, all my attention is on the Legos. Thank you
no,
very
I'm
much.
just saying, like, I get very prissy.
Yeah.
I get people are saying, and I'm just like, say something wrong.
Say
Say something.
something
I'm
wrong.
never like, I want to connect to you. I'm
Yeah,
just
you're
like,
like,
I want to show you that I'm more passionate about this than you are.
Yeah.
And I'm like, nobody wants to meet that. I don't want to be that.
I don't want to be that. I can't help myself.
But I can't help myself. You know, I will never forget when I went to the Lego store in Sarajevo, and a guy walked in and he saw the Millennium Falcon,
Mm.
and he was like, "Oh my God, it's from Star Trek!" And I was like, "Star Wars."
Bitch.
And he was like, "Oh yeah, that's from your guys' generation." And I was like, "No, it's from yours." He was like a dad, you know, like Star Wars is old.
Yeah. Nope.
Nope, it's from yours.
Nobody died of Stonewall. Nobody died of
That
Stonewall.
is almost.
Oh God.
But no, that was a hard thing to see. But I don't know. I didn't mind. I some of the people weren't as bitchy as I thought. Some store clerks were so like,
Mm,
oh, like
yeah.
Jesus, how are you
Yeah.
not fired
Yeah.
because of this behavior? But then some. I a guy had like two Bowser tattoos,
Mhm.
and I was like, love your. I will never forget myself because I was like, love your Bowser tattoo, and then my sleeves weren't short enough, so you couldn't see my Luigi.
Mhm.
But I could have shown like my Luigi, and then we could have had a fun little moment because they had a fun little moment in the movie.
Yeah.
But no, it was a lot of. I don't know. It's too much.
Yeah. It's a big. I didn't like it even the first time I went because it was like everybody looks miserable to me, and I don't know why. It's just whenever I walk past, even if I go to like a coffee
Everybody
place
is
or
like
something.
nose up.
Yeah,
Like
nose up, and nobody's having fun. And like, is it just if it? It just feels like the only time people do have fun is when they go to clubs, and I don't have fun in clubs. So
Yeah.
then it's like, what the fuck am I supposed to do here?
Well, at some of the bars that we went to, it was like I saw some of the people, and I was like, no,
Yeah, but it was still like
chat to you and shit.
the people that I liked the most were fucking Slavica. Like whatever, like people who you know, the people who were like from our
Yeah.
place, like they had like a gay bar and it was run by like Balkan people.
Yeah.
And it was just I would love them, but
Yeah.
I was like, I have a Slavica next door. Like it's not, you know.
No, but I love that guy with the like Bowser tattoo. We're different because I'm very much part of nerd culture.
Yeah.
So like maybe if I spend time and I don't know, found like a D&D group or something.
Yeah.
Sure. But I have the same feeling as you do. I walk past and everybody is so like
And I feel it the most in the subway thing. I look around myself and I just see everybody so dead, like dead
Yeah.
eyes. It's so I don't know. I don't like.
I loved seeing people and whenever I go to a big city, anywhere else. So like Ljubljana, Zagreb, when I went to Vienna when I was a kid, I remember I loved having eye contact with people
Mhm.
and just smiling.
Yeah.
I love doing that here. I say
Yeah.
hi to people here.
Yeah.
There, I was like, nobody's looking at me in the eye.
Nobody's looking at anybody. Everyone's just like, I'm gonna go
And I need to go here. I need to go here. I
Yeah.
need to go here. And this sucks. And this is not good. And this is. And I just, it's. God.
It's kind of depressing. I don't know. I just don't
No, it wouldn't fit me at all.
Yeah.
But I still was jealous and like, I saw two guys kiss, and it was so like it reminded me of high school. He was like, "Thank you for showing." Like I walked past, and he was like, "Thank you for showing me everything, and thank you for this important moment." And they kissed, and I was like, "Oh my god!" It reminds me of like when me and Stefan, who I met for 3 days in high school, did that, but then we had to like run behind Costa. So and then I was like, what if I look homophobic because I keep looking at two men kiss and almost cry, almost cry. And also I have like a very Daria expression of just like, but I'm being like, oh my god, I'm so sad. And so yeah, Munich was a lot.
Yeah, it just feels like I lived for a lifetime.
Absolutely.
It's always like, and it's not like, in general, like if you're on vacation, you're like, okay, get up, let's go, get up, let's go. Like you
Yeah.
don't have a day to just like sit,
Yeah.
and it was so intense.
I did love sitting at the Kraftwerk. I love their apple juice.
Yeah, great. No, I loved it there because it was,
Yeah.
it was, but it's again mostly our people. I don't know, and
Yeah.
it was kind of empty too, so it was just the people we came with.
Yeah, no. It was fun. But other than that, it was just I don't know. I'll go to Ljubljana soon, and I do like going to Ljubljana.
Yeah,
It's a very pretty town, and it's not, people there seem a lot happier.
I saw so many videos of Vienna during winter. And I was so like,
I
oh
will be
my
in Vienna during
God, I
winter.
want to
Hi,
go.
Maya and Felix.
Hi, man, Felix, like, please can I come? I would love
You're
to.
invited, but like the dog.
Yeah. But it would be so much. Like I saw it and it looked so beautiful because I don't know. There was just something about like it looked like an old,
Yeah.
like very like
No, I can't wait.
old
This
money.
is my year of traveling because I don't travel a lot, so like visiting these places is a lot for me.
Yeah.
No, I get very overwhelmed with very easy travel.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
but my sister's gonna take me to a gay club.
That's fine.
Yeah, it's the performance I have to give.
Okay, so do you have the mother of the week?
Um, God,
God.
God, kidding. Who do I? Who have I been mothering about?
Okay, do you want me to go?
Hey, you go ahead.
Honestly, I'm gonna say Adnan.
Awesome.
Yeah, we had a moment that I was so like, hey.
Now
The first time we went out, it was very like nobody was really talking, and we just had the moment of like we're gonna watch, and then we all kind of went our separate
yeah,
ways. And the second time we went out, it was just her sitting down, and I was so like, okay, so my parents are getting a divorce. My dad is being a dick, so I just
Adna is
went.
the best listener.
Yeah,
You know me and my connection with men and how I usually want like
yeah,
connections with like, oh my God, I need a like men would console me better.
yeah,
More times I'm thinking like, I wish I could talk to Adna.
yeah,
I wish I could have this conversation with Adna
yeah,
and tell her like how I'm feeling and shit like that.
yeah,
The she's just hectic.
yeah.
That's the only issue I have
No,
with
she's
that.
on it, and I really had a moment of like, you get what I'm trying to say without me having to over-explain it,
Yeah.
and being so like, hey, and
I kind of have this problem with
fun.
Adna where I'm just like I'm just very protective around her.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, your other friends don't appreciate you, and it sometimes comes off as like, I mean, as with her, it's weird because sometimes I do have to double check, like, hey, we're like,
We're good. Yeah,
actually good, and like we have, my mom bought us earrings, and we both wear one,
yeah,
and we have the same tattoo,
yeah.
and she's like, Tane,
Done it.
come on.
Come on. What more proof do you need?
No, but it's for some reason I'm just like, yeah, we're good, right? We're good,
Yeah.
right? Because her friends are also different, and I feel like they hate me, and she's like, they don't hate you, and I'm like, no. And no, but I love Adna, and I love her mom, and I love her sister, and I genuinely missed hugs from her mom. It's
Yeah.
she would always be so happy to talk to me or something like that, and it's oh God. And I don't know, she's a very strong woman.
Yeah.
She's powerful. I don't know. When she lived here, we we wouldn't hang out like I don't know, like once a month.
Yeah.
But she'd always be like, "Hey, I have time now," and then it wouldn't be like 5 minutes. It
Yeah.
would be like a whole day, but like we're like running 1,000 errands.
Yeah.
And she's just the best. I always want to spend time with her. I always want to. And then I meet her friends, and I'm just like, I don't think you like me. I don't think you like me. I think you hate me. And it makes me seem like I hate you, but I don't, because I'm just reflecting. um, I'm thinking of my mother of the week because I don't want to just say somebody random and then like think of somebody
Yeah.
better later on. I think I already had Vanya once, but also she didn't do a new tattoo on me, so I
Yeah.
don't give a shit.
So
Uh,
she could live forever. Die tomorrow.
Close to me, I am ready. I was just feeling my happiness.
Just make that guy your mother.
Oh, fuck no. He was the crash. I was
He
happy
ruined
until
my life.
I was happy until him. Um, no, I keep thinking there was somebody. I don't know. I don't remember. I just want to talk about like when I was
Political
there.
state of the world right now.
Yes, when I was there on Grinder, some guy was really nice to me, and I was like, I'm so not used to this. So yeah.
So there you go.
So there you go. And she's not a mother of the week, but you know.
An honorable mention.
Honestly, I remembered who I had a reaction to, and it's weird because it's so nothing. I bet it's just a catchphrase he says. It was the hotel receptionist.
Okay.
I walk in and I show him like the receipt,
Oh, yeah.
and he's like, "People here are not numbers; they're names." I was like,
Oh my
"I
god.
love you! Like you made me feel so special right
Yeah.
now." Oh my god, mother of the week, the shower in that fucking hotel room. That fucking shower. Oh my god.
Thanks to me, man.
I was oh my god. I was just thinking about like turning it on the massage
Yeah.
setting. Oh my god, I stayed there for half an hour.
As you should.
Then I slept naked. But yeah, that shower is mother of the week.
Mother, there you go.
There you go.
Well, stay mother.
How much did we?
14 hours.
Oh, 2 hours.
Well,
Hey.
hey, it's Adele.
It's a down.